How you doing, Susan?
Doing good. I'm
Good.
excited to make this. And I'm excited to do it with you so I don't have to think.
It helps. I've only made 2, but no, I've made 3. Wow.
So you're a professional now.
I mean, that just shows you when I like a pattern, I'll make quite a few of them. So I really like this pattern, you guys. It's adorable. There it goes. It always takes a minute for it to catch up on the screen, huh? This is the Cupid Crossbody that we're doing today. For those of you that don't know, it was in the Cupid box. It's pretty much all that's been in my channel for the last 2 weeks because I've been working on writing a pattern and I haven't had time to do much else. So, Cupid Crossbody. This pattern comes out on today? Tomorrow.
Saturday.
When's the 1st? What's today?
Today is the 29th. Are you okay?
No.
Comes
I
out on the
thought today
1st.
was Friday all of a sudden for some reason.
It's Today's Wednesday.
Today's only Wednesday.
Today's only Wednesday. Are you already on Friday?
Killing me. I'm already on Friday.
It's been a rough week, huh?
Yeah. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
You need to tell me about something that you didn't tell me about. And I just saw it posted on social media.
What?
How did you not call me and tell me all about it? I'm going to let you figure out what it is that you didn't tell me about yet.
I told you I was going to Justin Timberlake.
But you didn't tell me that you went and that it was great. So tell me.
I just went last night.
I know. And we've already talked and you didn't say, guess what I did last night.
Oh,
I just
guess
saw
what
it on
I
social
did
media and I was
last
like,
night? Guess what I did last night, Susan?
what?
I went to Justin Timberlake.
How was it?
I mean, he never disappoints.
Was it everything you hoped for?
Yeah, I had actually amazing seats. So
I could tell from your video.
well, they were like side view seats, so they were cheaper, which is crazy because you get the side view of the stage, but I don't need a full on front view because he's got what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Podium, little tiny thing. He comes up on each side, right? And I was like 8 rows up, and he's just right there on the podium thing, coming over to say hi to me
I love
because he
it.
knew I came to his concert. And we saw Jessica Biel behind the stage.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. She was standing behind there because we're the side view of the stage. We could see all the people coming in and out,
That's kind of
from the back, and like you can kind of see people behind there. And yeah, Jessica Biel was back there.
Well, that's a great night. Thank you for
It was
telling me
good.
about it. I would hate to have heard it on social media first. Just kidding.
You knew
All right.
I was going.
I know. I was just trying to cause
right.
drama where there's not drama.
So,
Hi, everyone.
Susan,
Yeah.
why don't I have one more side to quilt real quick.
Okay. Why don't you show us how you do it?
I did this side. I'm doing that side. Why don't you show everybody your pattern pieces?
Okay.
Because your pattern pieces are pretty much the same as mine.
Yeah,
I'm doing the little heart version. Susan is doing the regular heart Cupid. So the pattern that comes out on
Saturday, February 1st, which is not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Pattern comes out Saturday, February 1st. We'll have both regular and mini. If you bought the Cupid box, you will get an updated version with the mini pattern in there. Pieces. Something. Look at my earrings. Do you see my earrings?
Oh, they're cute. They're hearts.
They're my Valentine's Day earrings.
Oh, they're cute.
And I'm wearing my Queen of Hearts because we're sewing the Cupid. So
oh my gosh, I didn't think of
dressed
that.
the part.
I don't have anything. I wore sewing machine earrings.
Oh, that's good.
And a sweatshirt. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, everybody. Okay, so Susan's going to show you some pieces while I just finish quilting this panel.
Okay. So I took most of my stuff from the box. Although I'm going to make a few confessions. Number one, I tried cutting out the gusset without cutting it out on the fold, out of my pink.
Because she didn't watch my cut video from yesterday.
I called her about a couple mistakes. She goes, I just made a cut video. I said, I don't have time to watch a cut video. Just tell me what to do.
Like, you're killing me.
I can't be watching your video. Just tell me what I did wrong. Anyways, so my gusset's going to be black instead of pink. So whatever. You guys, it's fine. I meant to do it that way. So I took most of my stuff from the box. I did not have the heart canvas because we were a couple short. And so I have stripe and then I pulled one other pink. So here we go. I'm using mostly all Tulip Bee vinyl and canvas. I burned this a little bit, I'm realizing, in my heat press. You know what? It's okay. There's just a little burn mark. Okay, so I don't know what this piece is called, but
it's the top panel.
this is called the top panel. Okay.
Top panel piece, I think.
And I have my gusset, which I'm doing out of black. And my interior gusset, which I'm doing out of the striped canvas. And then I have all the parts that end up making the flap that come over the front. So you've got this heart zipper, and I actually cut this twice because the first time I cut it, I used the rotary, and it looked like I got halfway through, and all of a sudden I was looking at the pattern thinking, oh no, this is a raw edge piece. It needs to be perfect. And I cut the rest out with scissors, and it looks so much better. So I just did a second one because I realized the jagged edges weren't going to be covered up. I also had to recut this. See, I'm telling you all my mistakes. Okay.
That's good. No, people want to hear your mistakes so they know what not to do.
Yeah, well, that's me. I got you covered. So, as Kasaya was doing her cutting video and I was ignoring it yesterday, in my defense,
she was working. She was working.
I had lesson. I teach music, and
Yeah.
I was working, and Miss Kasaya thing yesterday morning, and I decided to change our bag at the last minute. I already
Yeah.
had 2 scouts.
I know. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm
And
sorry.
I had watched the video. I had looked at the pattern.
This
Then
is
yesterday
my
we
fault.
decided we're doing the Cupid, and I was like, okay, I can do it. Anyways, I rushed, and so I cut this heart
Why
out,
did
and
we decide to switch though? Tell the people why.
because it would be too hard for me.
The Scout is an intermediate pattern. It's freaking adorable, but
We're still gonna do it.
I don't think, why is my thread doing this? I don't think it's one of those that we can just get on and film when we haven't practiced it. So we're going to practice the Scout, and that will most likely be our next sister sew.
Yeah, I've already got 2 cut out, so it's perfect. So I did
So I
cut
have
this. I did cut this part out and the foam that went with it. And I went ahead yesterday and I thought, you know what? I bet this needs to be glued on. So I already glued it on. And then after I cut everything out and realized a couple of my mistakes, I realized, oh shoot, this needs to be separate. So I cut out a second one and kept it separate. So now I have a foamed heart that I will use for something else. What will I use it for? I have no idea.
Maybe you'll make a second bag.
Maybe I will. Maybe you don't even know.
Or maybe you could cut it into a smaller heart and do the little Cupid with it.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Okay, and then I have this piece. Brittany will tell you what this piece is called. And I did this out of black.
Top. That is the top. No, that is flap piece A.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
Yep, I know.
Okay, now I have lots of little pieces and parts. I've got my zipper and the little thing that goes on the slip pocket. It goes beep, and it makes it look so nice. I have some tags and a zipper overlay from Jolie Lee with the little hearts on it.
Yep, I'm doing a Jolie Lee overlay too. Mine says made with love, I think.
Oh, that's cute. And then I have all these main body ones. This one's not quilted. And these 2 are quilted, and they're 2 different sizes. So this one I already have marked with where I'm going to put my magnetic snap thingy. And then this one, and I've pre-quilted. Don't mind my beautiful diamonds over here. Do you see them?
They're gorgeous.
Do they make you happy?
Yeah, quilting always makes me happy. And you know, this signature smooth vinyl from Tulip Bee quilts so well.
Like a dream.
Like a dream with that foam behind, and it just packs.
Yes, it just goes like this. It goes.
It just goes pat.
It's true. And then I have my linings for my inside. Okay. And I'm using that stripy stripes. And then, like I said, I didn't have the heart. I don't have a heart. I didn't have the heart canvas.
You don't have a heart.
So I just grabbed some pink
Well,
smooth. It doesn't quite match perfectly.
that's
But
okay.
I thought, you know what?
Pinks can be different shades and still go
Valentine's
together.
is for all sorts of different people, and there's lots of love in the world.
What?
Of different shades
What?
of pink.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Well,
now you're losing me.
Yeah, I lost me too. Okay, so that's all the pieces we're using. And I have pre-taped a few things, but other than that, honestly, obviously, since I didn't even watch her cutout video and I made a lot of mistakes, do you think that I've read this pattern or watched a video? No. So she has to teach me all the way from scratch. So Kasaya,
That's okay. You know
do
what?
you
I need to get
accept?
I accept the challenge. I've done it before. I think I can do it again.
I think you can.
I think we've got this.
I like doing sister sews because I don't get nervous. I'm just like, tell me what to do.
But don't tell me what
But
to
don't
do.
tell me what to do.
Hi, Ellie. She says, sneaking in while I'm working.
Oh, Ellie, this is my Ellie cup.
Yeah, it's cute. Lucy says, any tips for quilting? Long stitches. I like to use non-fusible foam from Basel and spray it on with spray 505 adhesive spray. I don't find my pieces shrink, so I just cut them the size that I'm sewing and quilt from there. Silver pen or chalk pen, and make sure you remove your silver pen right after. Yeah, I'm using coral from Tulip Bee.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty, and you know it's funny. I have coral thread, but that's not the one that matches this. My gorgeous guava matches this coral thread almost to perfection.
Oh, wow, it does.
So I'm using gorgeous guava. I didn't do black because I don't want the stitching to take away from the bag. I don't want it to be too much because
She just wants the pop.
because my flap is going to have this on it, and I didn't want that to be taken away from black stitching here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm using
gorgeous guava.
Black vinyl as accent. I'm using gray canvas for the inside and some heart bonded poly from Wonderground for the pockets. I think that's it. All right. Are we ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So you want to take to begin. Sorry, I'm going to move this up, down. Okay. You guys need to get this pattern because you will all be as obsessed as everybody who has sewn it. How was the concert? Jadira, the concert was awesome. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm getting older. The concert said 7:30 start time. That's such a lie. That's such a freaking lie, right? DJ went on until like almost 9, a DJ. Okay, so you want to get your flap piece, this back flap piece, Sue.
Okay.
Your this top piece, and your big pink heart, which for me, it is a coral heart. Yeah, so he didn't come on till like 9 or 9:30, and by like 10:30, I was like, I'm tired, and I don't want to fight everybody, so we left like 10:45. He wasn't done.
It's my bedtime.
But we were walking out, and the person I was with said, we have become one of these old people who leave concerts early because it's late. We actually have, and that's okay.
Do you feel okay about it?
I feel pretty good about it.
Good.
Okay, so this bottom piece, lay it right side up. we're going to take this black piece, and the straight edge of that is going to be lined up with the top of your back piece here. So we're using this big black back flat piece as a template. We're not sewing with it, right? It's just our guide. So we're just going to do a couple clips at the top there to hold this piece in place. Okay.
We're
Does
not
that make sense? No. Now, you want to get your heart piece. Now you're going to line this heart piece up with the bottom part of the flap here and lay it on top, just like that. It's a guide. This bottom piece is a guide for attaching the heart to the top panel.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
Okay.
once you have that, just do a couple of clips here and one right here at the bottom there, okay? Once you have that, does she have you tape? Yeah, so you're gonna get your double-sided tape, all right? And we're just gonna tape the top of the humps in place. Humps. The humps. The humps. All right. We're going to put one there.
Wait, I have to watch where you're doing it. On the little curvies?
So on the little curvy part, just lift it up right here and just put a piece up here on the curvy part. You want it to be up high enough that it's laying down on this top piece, okay? And then you want to put that in place to where it's lining up nicely with that top piece.
Okay.
Okay. Just like that. So now this heart piece is now attached to this top back piece here, right?
Right.
The next thing I'm going to do is take another clip, and I'm just where the heart and this top back piece overlap. I'm going to just put a clip there to hold that part together. I'm not clipping the bottom flap piece. So I'm just clipping these two pieces together.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that on each side.
Okay.
After you have that clipped in place, mine's just a tiny off, but I think I'll be okay. After you have that clipped in place, take off the other clips and take off the bottom panel. Take out this from under it. So now this is lined up perfectly where it needs to go. Do you see how she did that?
Brittany.
So that bottom piece was just kind of your template without having a paper template, right?
Brittany, you're pretty smart.
She's pretty freaking smart. Okay. So where these two overlap right here, Sue, we're going to baste here and here. We're just going to baste that together where our clips are. Okay?
It's barely overlaps.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Baste it.
Okay, I'm nervous all of a sudden.
Why?
I don't know. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just asking you why. Kathleen says she's a genius. I agree. Kathleen's Cupid. Did you see her Cupid?
No, I
Do you
can
see that,
only
Sue? It's just the
imagine.
tiniest little stitch.
Okay.
She did an all black Cupid and it's quilted, and then the like contrasting black has this like embossed design on it. It was gorgeous.
Kathleen's bags are always
I
just
know.
stunning.
She is a really good bag maker.
She's an
Kathleen, you're so
artist.
talented and you're so
Kathleen,
cute.
you're an artist and you're a nice person.
Mm-hmm. And we love you.
Yep, it's true.
We told her she could adopt us.
Yep.
Yep.
You said, "Oh, sillies."
Oh, sillies. She's like, I've got my own kids. I don't want you.
Like, get away from me. Okay.
Okay. So now you have this piece that's attached together, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. So now we want to take our guide. Do you have your little guide piece?
In my hand right now. I knew it was coming.
All right. So you're going to lay this guide on the bottom part here and line it up with your heart. I like to just do like a clip on each side. Just dropping clips everywhere. Boop. And boop. Okay.
Said we can be her baby sisters. I accept.
Perfect. I accept as well. And then you want, where's my piece? Then you want your cutout heart. Okay. We're going to place that. We're going to take we have tape on the back. Yeah. You have tape on the back of yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're going to take your tapes off and you're going to tape it onto the heart following the guide.
Do you get nervous right here? Because I do.
No,
Why not?
because you have the guide and it's super easy.
Okay. I feel like you should have a little bit more nervousness, but okay.
This is my third one.
Listen,
This is your first.
can I tell you a story about nerves?
Yeah.
I was backstage for a big concert. You were
Uh-huh.
there at this big concert.
Uh-huh.
And someone asked me if I was nervous. And I said, yeah, I'm really nervous. So I was getting ready to go out and take my little conductor bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone said, nerves are just a sign that you care.
Oh,
And it made me feel better about feeling nervous. I'm like, yeah,
that's good.
that's right. I do care. And I am nervous because I want it to, you know,
Because you care.
because I care and I didn't want to mess everyone's concert up by making mistakes. You know what I mean?
Okay. Once it's taped on, tape the guide off.
If you pat it, it
Yep.
helps.
Pat it. Love it. Mark it with a
With
B.
the B, put it in
In
the
the oven
for
for
baby.
baby and me. Yep. Okay. Now turn it over. Put the guide on the back.
Ah ha ha he ha ha ha. And this is why
Ah
you
ha
don't
ha he
attach your
ha ha
phone
ha.
first, people.
Yep.
Like some
Now
people.
we're putting on our foam. Okay.
Okay.
Seriously, Brittany. I mean, how do you think of these things, right?
Her brain works differently. I am convinced. It like works on a higher plane than the rest of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Then what? Just clip it?
What?
Oh wait. Oh, am I taping it?
Tape it.
I was all holding it still. What do I do now?
Oh my goodness. Tape it on the back.
Wow. That was embarrassing.
Karen says, Susan, do your nerves die down when you started the concert?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. She gets into her groove and she's like in the zone.
Yeah, I don't
You
feel
can see
anything.
it.
Yeah.
Her little body bouncing around and conducting and pretty fun.
It's just when there's like hard tempo changes or parts that we've struggled with, or sometimes I have a hard time getting into the mode of the next piece fast enough to really like nail the tempos and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But once I get started, I don't ever think about being
You
nervous.
just watch out.
Watch out.
Just watch out. Okay. There's this show that I watch with Marcus and Charlotte at night. It's our favorite show to watch. It's called Zeke and Luther. Have you ever seen it?
With
It's
you
an
guys, right?
old Disney
Yes.
XD show
Yes. Uh-huh.
about two skaters, right?
Yep.
The comedy in this show makes me full on belly laugh. I love watching Zeke and Luther. And one of the characters in there always goes, watch out, whoosh, and smacks his butt. So Marcus and I always do that to each other when we're passing each other
Watch out.
in the house. Watch out. Whoosh. Okay, so look at what you have. A cute little flat.
I don't yet.
Oh.
It's hard for me to get the tape off.
Okay.
Okay, I almost have what you have. Just a minute.
Val, go to she's a Patreon. Go to the Patreon app and there will be a post about how you can do it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, turn it over. We're going to do some top stitching. So,
Stop stitching.
now we want to, I think I might change my thread out to black for this. What do you think? Because we top stitch around the heart now.
Oh, I was going to do contrasting. Should I not? Is that too risky?
No, you can no, I think yours is good for contrasting, but would the coral be cute on my heart?
I mean, I think it would be, but I don't know.
Okay.
If you'd rather black, then switch it.
No, let's try the coral. Okay, so now we want to top stitch around both sides of this cutout heart, which way, whichever way you want to do it, inside first or outside, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Do you find that there's a better place to start or not really?
I don't. I do like to pull my threads through if my thread is contrasting though.
Of course. I mean, well, I'm not an
So
animal.
I'll just do it. I'm just gonna do this one. I am pulling my threads through because you will be able to kind of see that. So go ahead and top stitch, babe. Let's do it. And I go nice and slow around these curves. You can hand crank quite a bit with your squeaky wheel, which you need to call about.
Are you shaming me for my squeak?
Yep. Sure am. What you gonna do about it? Call and get it fixed?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta get readers on, guys. My eyes lately. I
Yeah.
think I need to go to the doctor.
Well, you left a concert early. I mean, there's
I mean, all the signs point to
all
aging.
sides.
But you know what? We got
What?
out of that parking lot, lickety split.
I was about to say lickety split too, but I was afraid you'd make fun of me.
Lickety, well, I said it because it's a word you would use.
I would. Lickety split.
We got out lickety split and got home. It was fabulous. Yeah, I think I need to go get some progressive ones where I can wear them all the time while I'm doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because I hate how you can only use them when you're looking up close, you know?
Yep. I had some progressive ones and I can't find them.
Did
Sadness.
you go pay for them or did you just
No.
order them?
Bought them on Amazon.
Yeah, maybe I need to just do that.
They
All
were
the ones that I get ads for that I see are like $200. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't be doing that.
No,
Not with the way I'm gonna lose them.
they were not that expensive at all.
All right, I'll try them because I did buy an expensive pair and they don't work for me.
Really?
They're like blurry. It's really weird. Yeah.
No, no.
What's wrong? What?
I just missed a little bit. There we go.
You all right?
Fixed it.
All right. All right, and then I'm gonna end it right there. See, I have to like bring them down. I have to carry readers in my purse now. Yesterday at lunch, my husband laughed at me when I busted them out, Jackie says.
Yep.
Yup.
It's real.
I've had people come over and I'm in here with my readers on and I look up and they're like, "Bah, ha, ha, you look so funny." I'm like, shut
Yeah, but at least you could see.
when we play like card games, that one card game, what's it called? Forest Shuffle or whatever with Sebastian.
Uh-huh.
The cards, there's so much words on them and they're so little. I have to grab my readers every time we play. I'm like, just a minute.
He probably shamed you every time, right?
All my kids shame me every time. It's okay.
Oh no, I scratched my vinyl with my needle just now.
Oh no, that happens.
Ah,
I've done that. I've
you know
poked
what?
holes in my and
It's okay.
tears.
I'm just
It's
gonna kiss
okay.
it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I've got my first round. Yeah, I like the coral. The coral's cute. First round on there. Now I'm going to do the inside. I have one reading contact that works perfect for me. Nice. I have trifocals now. Natalie says, well, Natalie.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Yes, girl. Do it.
That's when you know you've really made it. Do you
And
have
that
to
says,
have?
I love how Susan kisses her back.
Well, because I made a scratch. I was just telling it I was sorry.
Do you have to have an industrial machine to use Tech 70 thread or a bigger needle? Tech 70. Hi, Marley, or hi, Oaks. Hi, babe. Oakley comes in here and lays in Marley May's cat bed. You guys,
That's funny.
can we just show real quick? Because
Go for it.
she's really cute. Look at this teeny. I've got this bigger bed beside there, but there's a cord over it. And she chooses to lay in the little cat bed.
That's funny. You want to see what Teddy's doing right now?
Yeah. Oh, little babies. They're like, mommies are sewing. We're gonna lay down. I would do text 45 thread in your machine if it's not an industrial. Rarely can text 70 work on a domestic machine. It can work in the top if you do a different weight in the bottom sometimes, but more often than not, it's too thick. Text 45 is the way to go for those machines. Susan and I bought plane tickets for retreats.
We did.
On Monday. It's coming up.
Yep.
Travel season is.
It's upon us.
It's upon us.
We took a little hiatus. We actually haven't done it for
I know. I'm like, I haven't traveled in a while. It's been really nice.
I know. I'm like, oof.
Uh-huh.
It'll be good once we do it again, though.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to our next couple ones.
Me too. They're going to be fun. Lots of great people.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I have to provide entertainment for the people of the world.
Yeah, you do. Susan and I are a package deal, man. You have us come to retreats, you get the both of us.
She teaches, I entertain.
It's a great deal.
It's kind of fun.
Susan's like, you want me to do prizes and games? Done.
Easy.
Easy.
Well, it's not perfectly even.
That's okay, Susan. This is your first one.
Like the pink's not poking up perfectly even on both sides.
That's okay.
Is it though?
Yes.
This is for Ryland. She called this one. Isn't that cute?
Oh,
it's our niece.
That's adorable. She'll be fine.
She was over here and they saw the box. I said, you guys want to? Ryland's like, yeah, can I see it? And so I showed her everything inside. She goes, oh, that's such a cute bag. I said, would you like to carry something like that? She goes, oh, yeah. I would carry all my stuff around in it. I'm like, girl, it's yours. As soon as I make it, it's all yours. So
I bet she would like the mini one too.
She probably would.
Yeah, that's cute. I gave Charlotte my Annabelle that I messed up on, and she thought it's just the best thing ever. I'm like, okay, have fun with that.
It's funny.
That's awesome. Rylan will love it. That's cute.
Yeah. She was so excited.
Yay. Oh, guess what? Remember that Louis Vuitton bag I found in my closet that Haynes sent like 2 years ago to me that I forgot about?
Yes.
I texted her about it finally. And I said, hey, do you still want me to make you something with this? Or can I use it for my new pattern coming out? She's like, do whatever you want with it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I think I'm going to make an Annabelle out of it.
Out of the Louis Vuitton stuff?
Yeah.
It looks so
Why
good.
not? I think that's what I'll do my tutorial with.
I seriously think it's real, though. I think
she says it's a fake from Shanghai.
Oh, okay. Then it is.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How big is the mini version when finished? Brittany, can you answer that? I'm not sure, and I don't have the measurements pulled up. Okay, so there's my heart.
My stitching doesn't look great in some places. Like it looks like one big line in some places, and other places it looks good.
Your tension might be a little wonky. Is everything threaded correctly?
Maybe I'll just rethread the top real quick.
This may be a dumb question. I got the Cupid box. Can I print the pattern myself? My dog ate the heart when I went to the site. Yeah, you should be able. Stacy, there's a code on the top inside flap of the box to download the PDF of the pattern.
My dog ate my homework.
Sure he did.
Sure he did, Stacy.
Sure he did. My dog would do that. Absolutely. Oakley eats everything.
It should be like, what?
What?
You.
Okay. So, do you already have your magnetic snap on and placed?
No, I wasn't sure if I needed to wait. I have it marked.
So yours, you can go ahead and install it. It'll fit. I'm not sure on mine. The first one I did, the magnetic snap was too close to my stitching and I had to do it after the fact, but she changed the placement, I think. And I can't get my snaps apart. Okay.
Well, can I
She
ask you a stupid question? Then I might have marked the wrong piece. Does it go on this big
Yeah,
black
I've got it
piece?
out right here. Yes. The back
Okay.
flap. Because this is going to be the back of your flap, okay? Because it's called the back flap piece.
Wow.
It
You enjoy
looks
shaming
like
me or
sometimes. I'm not shaming you. I'm just making fun of you. That's different.
is it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm your sister. I can do that.
Uh,
I think there might be enough room now to just go ahead and install it completely on the Little Cupid. I am using a smaller snap. I'm using a 14 millimeter on the Little Cupid. Are you using an 18 on the big?
yeah, I'm using
Yeah.
whatever came with it.
Yep. So that should, you should be able to go ahead and install it. And you want to put the male side, I believe, of the snap.
Okay.
Yes, male side on the flap. Okay.
Okay.
And I did a little piece of Decaville light, and so did Susan, I believe, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. And then I like to push my prongs in, especially on things like this, so they don't get in the way of my stitching. You don't want to have that run into anything. And then make sure you cover your back of your snap with something. Is the back flap piece the same as the template? Valley, yes. It is. You use it as your template at the beginning, but it is your back flap piece for your bag. Okay, okay. Okay. I use just like a piece of adhesive woven interfacing scraps that I have. You can use duct tape. You can use wider double-sided tape and just take off one side. Totally up to you how you want to cover your snap. Okay.
Okay.
Done. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just getting duct tape.
Okay. Brittany says, if you've already downloaded the pattern, you can check your email for the download link. You just have to re-download. No need for a new order for the Little Cupid she's talking about.
Or for
If
her
you bought the
piece.
Cupid box.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
We're gonna sew these two pieces together now.
Okay.
So we're putting them right sides together and clip them, secure them all the way around. And then we're gonna sew.
That's a full flap.
I know, right?
Brittany.
Brittany. Or shizzle.
In the hizzle.
In the hizzle. Right sides together, Susan. Susan, right sides together, babe.
I was thinking, man, here's another
Thanks,
raw edge.
Natalie. I need to watch closer what she's doing, huh?
Well, you didn't say right sides together. You just said clip
Well,
them
I
together.
just figured you.
And I was thinking to myself, dang, this is another raw edge. I've got to get this perfect. Crap.
This is not a raw edge on this part. I'm sorry. Right sides together, Susan. And we are just sewing along these curved sides, not along the top, okay? We're going to be turning it out.
I feel like at the very beginning of this video, I gave full disclosure. I talked about all my mistakes in cutting and that I hadn't even read. the pattern.
You did. My bad.
Full disclosure.
My bad, not your bad.
And that I was happy to not have to think. Remember all that?
Oh, Lynette says I did say right sides together. Just saying. Thanks, Lynette, for having my back.
Lynette, come on now.
Mhm.
She does not need any help.
Thank you. I feel like, everybody's always on Team Susan.
Do you, though?
Sometimes.
Because your name's on everything. I don't know which. Just a minute. I'm gonna look up which seam allowance we're using on this part.
Okay. It's gonna be the same throughout almost the entire bag,
but
except when we increase it on our lining. You can start. So here's the thing. Here's what she tells you to do.
Right? Step 11.
Yeah. Here's what she tells you to do. If you're not really good at curves, you can start at a smaller seam allowance and do that smaller seam allowance first. And then once it's attached at that smaller seam allowance, do your bigger seam allowance. That's what she says in the pattern.
I think I can do the curves okay.
I think you'll be okay. I think you've had enough practice under your belt. So I'm just going to do the bigger seam allowance. But for beginners, I would recommend doing it that way.
Okay.
Seam allowance is the same for the mini or the little one and the big one, just FYI. And yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I'm telling you correctly because that would stink if I wasn't. Yep. Just go slow around those little heart curves. You all right?
Yep.
It's quiet over there, so just making sure.
Just concentrating so hard right now.
Hi, Tony. How's it going? Rose says we're looking out for each other. It takes a village.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the village to help me sew a bag is what it
takes. Donna says I mark mine with dots. Whoops, I mark mine with dots just to be sure. Like she does like dots around her seam allowance. Yeah, that's another thing. You could take a ruler and draw out your seam allowance if you struggle with the curves. And you want to be sure it's pretty accurate. My eyes tend to get blurry every once in a while. Does your vision do that?
Not so much, no.
Oh.
But I also have very strongly corrective.
That's right. I don't have anything.
Right? And you don't. So
I have nothing. Yeah. So this whole vision stuff is like all new for me. I've never had to struggle with my vision before.
She's always had perfect vision.
I just need to go to the eye doctor and see if I need something. Okay. So I'll probably go quicker on these parts just because mine's smaller than hers. But there's my.
Well, I'm done too. So.
Oh, look at her.
I'm just saying.
Hey, now you want to take your pinking shears and trim that seam, okay?
Hey, sorry, reaching across the camera, people.
Oh, so rude.
I know, right?
Jackie says my vision does that. Okay, well, that's good.
Am I just going along the whole thing?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Just about down to a quarter seam allowance. Not a ton, but enough to just take a little off and trim those curves so they're going to turn like nicely. If you guys don't have a good pair of pinking shears for bag making, it really is used quite a bit with curves. I'm going to be using it in my new pattern. It really does help on some parts. So I recommend, mine were Kai's. I think they were $20. They weren't that expensive. So totally worth it. All right. So now we want to turn our heart right side out.
And we want to turn it hot.
Yep, that too. Doctor said blurring is mostly commonly dry eyes. Oh, maybe. It is wintertime here. Maybe that's part of it. It's an all vinyl flap, so it's not like super easy, but it's not impossible. Okay. You can do it. Okay, and then once you have that turned out, I'm going to take a chopstick and kind of push out all of my curves, okay?
Okay.
We want this to lay really nice because this is our main front of the bag. It's got to look pretty, y'all. What should I cook for dinner tonight, Susan?
I'm doing Hawaiian haystacks, and you hate that.
Ugh, I hate Hawaiian haystacks.
I know it. So don't do what I did. 2 nights ago, I did homemade pizzas, and they were delicious.
Oh, I do homemade pizza all the time for my kids. It's their favorite.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just do that. They love it when I do that. Or I do Wednesday. I usually do Chick-fil-A night Wednesday, honestly.
Or a pasta bake. I was going to do a pasta bake tomorrow.
Oh, pasta.
Just like pasta with
Yep.
some ricotta cheese glumps in it and sauce.
Yep. Yep, I did that the other day with some beef, but I should have put sausage instead.
Oh.
It would have tasted better, but it was pretty dang good.
There's a little Caesar salad on the side. Bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom. Your
Bada
family
boom.
loves Caesar salad, don't they?
Yeah,
Annabelle and I are the only two who like the Caesar salad.
my kids love it, so we have it with lots of things.
My kids don't eat anything green or good for you, so
Oh, good.
that's great. My two little ones. Okay. Curious what Hawaiian haystacks are. It's like you
Has
cook
nothing to do with Hawaii, by the way.
No. You cook chicken and rice and you have a bunch of toppings and like gravy, right?
Yep.
It's like the grossest thing to me.
I hate to even admit.
I do not like it.
Well, and you can put coconut and pineapple on it. And you can put the little crunchy things, the little crunchy noodles on it. Bell peppers, tomatoes, cheese, green onions.
It's just not my jam.
And then you put I just make cream of chicken with milk, make a little thing out of that. And then you put it over it, and then you put pepper on it. Oh, you guys, that's so good.
I feel like it's a bunch of things that should not go together.
And yet, it's delicious.
Ew, it is not.
Your kids love it when I make it for them.
Yeah, my kids love it. Oh, man. Okay, so now, do you have it all turned out and pretty?
Yes.
Okay, I like to put some clips just to hold that seam in some places if you need to.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to top stitch along just the outer edge.
Okay.
And then after that, we're kind of going to match up that seam from top stitching the outer edge. And then we're going to come on the two humps of the heart on your pink material and top stitch that piece up here. So it's all top stitched when you're done.
So, okay, just to clarify before I just start poking holes in this thing.
Yep.
I'm going, can you see me okay?
I'm
going,
yeah.
I'm going blobbity bloobie bloobie blobby blah, and then laka laka loo.
Yep. You got it. Bing bang boom.
Bing bang boom.
Dottie says, I'm with you, Kasaya.
You know what,
Dottie says, the way you said gravy, I heard your ew.
You know what? She has never actually given it a chance. And so
I have. You know how many times as like young 20-year-olds we had that?
I know. All the time. That's the
first
time I was ever introduced to it. I was like, what is this deliciousness?
Well, because it was cheap and it was easy.
Yep.
And now I am a 45-year-old woman who does not want to eat things that I don't like.
You know what?
What?
That is your right.
It is. Thank you. You know what we did the other day that was amazing?
What?
Sebastian and I were like, we're doing this every time. I had frozen a batch of chili because my chili makes so much that
Yep.
I never can eat it all. So I froze half of it, thinking I'll get that out later. Well, we were like, what should we have for dinner? And I'm like, well, I can make homemade mac and cheese. And then I went in the freezer and saw the chili. I go, Sebastian, what if we mix the homemade mac and cheese and the chili and make a chili mac? And he's like, oh, yes. And so I did my homemade mac and cheese, and we did the chili on the bottom and the mac and cheese on the top with crackers. Oh, Susan, life changing.
Forget about it.
10 times better than just noodles and cheese, right? Like legit mac and cheese mixed in with your chili. Oh,
I can hear the love in your voice.
I was obsessed. So was Sebastian. He's like, you have to do this every time. I'm like, yep, I do. This is it.
You're like, done.
Done. They're so good. Valley says, have to go. Dinner time here in UK. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining. I hope you have something better than Hawaiian haystacks.
Have Hawaiian haystacks. It's delicious.
Don't listen to her. Okay. And now, so I did that outside. I'll show it from this side maybe. So I top stitched all around this. So now I'm going to take where this stitching right here and try and meet it up as best I can and then continue on the heart.
Okay.
And it makes a really cute design on the back of the flap as well when you're done. It's got this cute heart design on the back too. It's really cute.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then that foam piece that we put under the heart, do you see how it helps the heart kind of poof out a little bit?
Yeah, it's cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
It gives it that poof. So I would highly recommend not skipping the foam under the heart because that's kind of what gives it its look.
Okay. I'm not saying that was perfect, but that was pretty.
I'm so happy for you.
I
Seriously.
wish you could see it.
Well, let me see. It looks beautiful. Yeah. Look at my big goofy glasses. Do you guys see how big and goofy? They work great.
Funny. And you see though.
Super attractive. Yes, I can see fabulously.
All right. Well then, there we go.
Okay.
Funny.
See, and then on the back, you've got this cute heart design. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm just doing that.
Susan.
I'm just doing that top part real quick.
Okay. Let's see. And then we're just following the pattern as written. We are doing all the steps like she has in the pattern. If you're wondering. Okay,
Oh, no.
Here's where I messed up on my last time I sewed this back. So
Dang it, I missed. I'm sorry. I have to fix it.
okay.
I fell off the edge. Let me try again.
Evelyn, I don't see your question. Evelyn says, answer my question, please. I don't see your question. Oh, I have a silly question. The paper pattern pieces that come in the box versus the pattern pieces that I download, are they the same? Yes. Evelyn, they are the same. Tony says, I have a pair of those. I mean, I thought they were kind of cute when I bought them, and then I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oi. There I am. Oh, funny. All right, I didn't clip my centers. I think Susan already did, though.
Yeah, I think I did. I might have missed one or two, but okay, I need to just try that again. I missed.
What do you mean you missed?
Okay. No. No!
Susan.
One more time.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Rhonda, question, girls. I purchased the Cupid box. Would I have enough supplies left to make both sizes? I realized I would need to add more hardware. Rhonda, I think you would have enough to do both.
Unless you
Lay
cut
out
it
the
out like I
pattern,
did.
just lay out the pattern pieces and kind of on your leftover material and see if you can get all of them to fit. But I think you might be able to make a mini size too. You may have to do more black than pink because you'll have more black vinyl left over. So I think you could do it though.
But that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say invert it though.
Yeah. So do the opposite.
I'm just doing one more time. If I fall off this time, then that's just the way it's gonna be.
Okay.
Come on, Susan.
You got this.
I'm very sensitive about my squeaky wheel. Just
Catch it?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh
Very
yeah.
serious. Very serious, y'all.
Yeah. Oh. Did I get it?
Rhonda, it's okay. People call me all sorts of names on here, so we're good.
She call you something funny?
Cassidy.
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 It often will like correct itself to caddish.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm used to caddish. For reals. Jilly says, evening, ladies, from a damp, miserable UK. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Donna. She says, I made it. Watching you while I work from home. Doo, doo, doo.
Well, it's okay.
Is it?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you can't keep going over that vinyl.
Oh, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, well, okay, fine. Do whatever you want then, Susan.
No, I didn't fall off this time. I just it just wasn't perfect. That's all.
Okay. That's okay.
And I'm sad because my outer part was. It was like on point.
Donna, another silly question. Is there enough fabric in the box to do 2 little ones? Donna, absolutely. I think there's enough to do 2 little ones in that box.
Oh yeah.
No problem. You may have to mix up the, vinyl combos, but there should be. There's definitely enough canvas. Hi, Lorraine. You made it.
All right. That is a really cute flap.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, it really
Okay.
is.
So go ahead and clip the center of that top raw edge of your flap. Okay, put a little snip in it. And then you have your centers marked on everything else. So go ahead and grab your back main panel piece, and it's going to be the shorter of the 2.
Of the quilted?
Yeah, you have, this is the main front is taller than the back because we're adding to this back piece, okay?
Oh, okay.
This is where I messed up on my last one. The coral and checks on the heart flap is lovely. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. I'm very happy with the combo. This black vinyl, it's from Wonderground, and I have found out it's not the best for making entire bags out of. It's got a different feel to it, and the checks kind of rub off when you have it in a seam and you turn it,
But
like
it's great for
where there's
accent.
stress. But it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing for accent pieces.
Yeah, it's
So if you
beautiful.
get this vinyl, I would recommend just doing accents with it and not full on bags. Okay, so we want to take our back shorter piece and our flap. We are going to lay our flap right side down. So your right sides are together. You're going to line up the 2 top raw edges here, centered, and we're going to baste that on.
Oops.
What?
I lined it up with what I thought was center, and that is not center. So I'm gonna clip a new center.
You thought you had centers clipped.
I'm not sure what that marking was.
I think I need a new sewing chair. My chair keeps like going down. Do you know what I mean?
Oh shoot!
Like
No.
I find myself really sitting really low eventually.
You're all.
I'm like, God dang it. Almost time for a new chair. I have a pink one upstairs I can just bring down. I might do that. Brittany Williams, hello. She says, I'm new here. I'm very intrigued. Well, I'm glad. Why don't you just hit that subscribe button while you're at it too? That would be amazing.
Is this the basty base or a full?
This
seam
is a
allowance?
basty based.
Okay.
So based that 1/8 inch based always almost. Some patterns call for 1/4, but for the most part, it's almost always an 1/8 inch based and 1/8 inch top stitch. Hi, Bisha. Hello, hello. Aw, thanks, Brittany. She's all, I just did. She just subscribed. I appreciate it. Susan and I do these sister sews once a month, and they're really fun. I actually really enjoy them.
Good.
Do you not?
I love them. I just thought maybe
Okay.
they'd be frustrating for you. That's why I'm laughing.
No, I totally love it. She's all, huh? All right, are you there? Okay, this
Yep.
top back piece, I forget what it's called. I want to say it's top back piece. I could be wrong. Okay, so shorter end is the top, longer end is the bottom when you're holding it right side up, right?
Okay.
You're going to take it and flip it right sides together. So it should line up edge to edge, and your curve is going down, right?
Okay.
Okay, center that up. And now we're going to sew that on at our full seam allowance, okay?
Okay.
Let me see what you're doing. I'm just double checking your work here.
Yeah, I'm just getting it set before I join you. Is
Okay.
that right?
Yes, ma'am. You got it. So I only used foam interfacing on my front and back panels and on that heart piece. And then the rest of my interfacing is Decaville Light. You probably could do foam in the gusset. I haven't tried it yet that way, but you probably could. I like the Decaville Light in the gusset. So what is a basting stitch? It's pretty much a stitch just to hold your layers in place until you do your final stitch. So you can do it at a longer seam, and it's like in case you make a mistake, you can rip it out easily. So you usually do a longer seam allowance with your basting stitch. All right, so we're gonna sew this on at our full seam allowance. Sue.
Okay.
Okay. And your stitching should pretty much line up like with this edge right here. Do you see how it comes down and then goes back in here? Your stitching should line up right there on that corner of that top piece.
Yep.
Okay, so we want to flip both this back piece, top piece that we just sewed on, and the flap up. Okay, our seam allowance is going down towards the bottom panel.
Okay.
And so this is where our seam allowance is at. It's going down towards the bottom panel. And now we're going to top stitch across this back bottom panel here. Okay, on your quilted piece.
Okay.
And almost always when you're making bags, when you're doing a top stitch through layers, you're almost always going to be top stitching where your seam allowance is pointing, right? So you're going to be top stitching through that seam allowance. If your seam allowance is pushed up, that's incorrect almost always. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It took me a while to get that concept. I'm always like, well, which way do you push the extra? And you were like,
The extra goes down to where you are
under.
top stitching, under your
Yeah.
top stitching,
Yeah.
almost always. Because it gives it an extra layer of strength, right? Extra layer of reinforcement for all of your pieces as well as being pretty. On the little, are you using the seam allowances in the pattern or less? Donna, you use the same seam allowance as the big one. I made sure and asked Brittany before I started. Same seam allowances.
And if you accidentally do a second row before anyone stops you, you'll be happy.
You can do a second row.
You know I love me a second row.
Jilly says, ladies, I said to hubby yesterday that I hadn't seen you for a little while. Who is that? He asked. I said, you know, the sisters who's always singing whilst sewing.
That's funny.
We will almost always come on here once a month to sew together. So, and then Susan does her Susan takeovers. All right. So this is what we have. We have our back panel flap attached. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Set aside. Get
Let's
your front panel out. And we're going to install that other snap on our front panel. Ogly dogly.
Ogly.
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 Okay, so this one should be your female snap. What kind of silver pen do you use? They are, I think, I don't know the exact. If you look on Amazon, I have all the refills on my list. I think it's just called under sewing supplies, a silver marking pen. It's normally used for leather, is what it's listed for, but it works on vinyl as well. It is a permanent pen on any other materials, so only leather and vinyl can you use it. And I actually, before I put my foam on this time, I did a layer of Decaville Light under my snap placement area. So I've got that double reinforcement. I thought I'm going to do that this time.
Yours is
So
better
that's,
than mine.
you know, that's a suggestion.
Suggested after the fact when I can't do it. Thanks.
Well, you already quilted it. What good would it have done?
I don't know.
Jilly says, I really enjoy watching you sew. Need some confidence to sew a bag with vinyl. Got all the gear, but no idea. Well, Jilly, you came to the right place.
You can do it.
You can do it. And you should join our Facebook group. There's lots of helpful people there if you have questions. All right, Susan, guess what I forgot? My freaking nameplate.
Oh.
Oh, I usually put it in the middle of my heart.
Well,
that's okay. I can put it, you know what I did on my last one? Isn't that cute? Now clip your panel together. Look how cute that is. Just admire the cuteness of your bag so far. I'm going to look for a sew-on tag real quick.
Cuteness. I have sew-on tags. So you tell me where to do it.
Yeah, so clip that panel on and we're going to do a sew-in tag. I got these small ones from Jade recently that I absolutely love. So I'm going to use one of my small sew-in tags. So another cute place to put your tag is like right here on the side of your heart on the front.
Like right here?
Yep, exactly. Exactamundo. All right, should I do gray? Hi, Oakredy Dokes. You want to come over here? Come here, love. Come here. Hi. Come here. She's looking at me like, are you going to give me levels? Come here.
What about right there? Does that look okay?
Let me see. Yep, beautiful. Make sure your flap is lined up evenly at the top so it's not cattywampus.
Cattywampus, thank you.
You're welcome. I
Here,
said
you
it
see?
just for you.
I know you did.
Should I do gold or I freaking love these gold ones. But I'm doing black card. Gold or gray, do you think?
I don't know. Let me see the gray. Oh, the gray's there too. I don't know. They both look great.
I think the gray goes better. All right. Okay. I'll do the gray. Okay, sew that on real quick. So normally I put my prong metal tag right here in the middle of the heart. That's a really cute place for a tag, but I forgot, guys. It's all good. We're just going to sew this one on.
I was distracted by her sister.
I was distracted. All right. Let's do this. I feel like I need to get a bigger view of my table here. There we go. It's a little better. All right, I'm going to do it right there. That's where I like to do it. Now, this is where Susan usually stresses out about her stitching on her tag, just FYI.
I was promising myself not to.
Okay.
Look, I'm just doing it.
You're just doing it?
My stitching looks really weird though. Like it's like not in beautiful stitches. It's like in a straight line.
Your tension is off. It's too tight. Loosen that tension.
Where?
On this knob right
This gray knob?
here. Yeah. Turn it to the left. And then after you do that, make sure your thread isn't like stuck in any of your tension wheels really hard. Sometimes that happens to me and I have to undo it.
Okay.
And then if it's not your top,
Yeah,
we may have
it's
to.
stuck right there.
Yep, that's it. It's pulling on it. So
Let me
loosen your
just-
tension and get that out of there. That happens sometimes, especially when you pull your threads all the time to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was stuck in there.
You want to practice on a scrap before you sew again on your bag or no?
No, it's okay. I mean, it looked really bad on the tag for some reason. It wasn't looking as bad on the other stuff, but it has been just a little bit funky. I'm all thinking, what did I sew on it that I don't think I did anything?
Yeah, I think your tension's just a little off. Susan's
But look.
bobbin sounds weird too. I know. She needs to call the Ralphs. I think there's something funky with her machine.
I will call the Ralphs. What do I say? Excuse me, but can someone help me?
Check your bobbin too while you're at it.
Okay.
Yes, you say, hi, my name's Susan Theriot. I have a blah bitty blah machine. I'm having some issues. Can I have a call with Ruben to troubleshoot? You need to talk to Ruben.
Okay.
And they will figure that out.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Where are you at? You checking your bobbin?
Just checking my bobbin.
Okay. Did you already install your connectors?
Oh, no. I didn't know if I needed to wait to do that. I have the holes punched.
Okay. You could go ahead and install them now, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. go ahead and install them. So Susan's using the heart connectors that came with the Cupid box. I do have 25 sets of those extra that I will be listing with some XOXO pulls on Saturday for the release of this. So just FYI, if you were wanting those. There's only 25 sets though.
They're very cute.
They're very cute. I think eventually I'll get them in all finishes, but it'll be a hot second. So, okay. So for me, I'm using these smaller little D-shaped prongs. I carry these on my website. They're great for smaller bags, and you just put them along here, and then you clip your chain or your strap onto them. Okay.
Should I put it?
You could put them this way or this way. I like this way.
Should I be putting something extra besides the Decaville light that I already have?
Yeah, a piece of Peltex
I don't have Peltex.
or Decaville Heavy.
I have that.
Yep, same thing. You know what? I don't know if this strap will connect to these D-prongs. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're good. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So I got to figure out my placement for these real quick, because mine will be different than yours. I think I'm going to put mine maybe 1.5 inches down. I think that's what I did on my last one too. All right. And then I need to find my cinta. All right. The Annabelle is releasing February 7th. It's next Friday. That is my goal. That is what I'm aiming for. It's with testers right now. I had 5 people proofread it for me. Whew.
Did we all find different things?
It's crazy. You all did. You all had different things that you like found, right?
Right.
So it was super helpful. It just hurt my brain.
I was gonna say probably really overwhelming for you though.
It was a lot. So, but no, it was super helpful. Okay, so I'm putting these 1.5 inches down and centered. And then I will put an extra piece behind it. How you doing, Sue?
Good. I've got my first one in. I'm just gonna put my second one.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Make sure I did it the right way. It's this way, right? That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
I didn't even think about it. I just plopped it in there and I didn't even think about which way it was oriented.
Uh-huh. The great thing about those connectors too is they can be put on through all the layers after the fact because they have a pretty back.
Oh,
You can put those through all layers. Just throwing that out there. I think I might see if I can design a couple different shapes. Wouldn't that be cute?
That would be cute.
I don't know what, but something. All right, so I'm just putting extra Decaville through the back of my prongs there, put on my washer, and then I'm going to fold them in and then tape. Just like that. And so they look like that when they're done. Isn't that cute?
Oh, those are cute.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called?
It is called, a D-shaped prong
Okay. I saw those when we were doing inventory. I didn't know if they
connector,
were
maybe. I'm like, what are they called on my website? They're kind of awesome to have for like smaller bags for connectors. All right, make sure you cover those prongs up. And then I'm going to do my other side. So if you want to use the heart strap connectors for the little version, I would make sure that you sew the gusset and your panel pieces first and then add the connector because it's going to get in the way of your stitching.
It's nice that they can go after the fact.
Yeah, they can go on, do all your markings and all your holes and everything first, and then put them on after you've connected your gusset to your lining. Or your gusset to your main panel pieces, I mean.
Okay. And once again, my gusset is black because I cut it the pink wrong. So, oops.
Thought you were going to say black like your heart.
I do say that when we're playing games.
I
What color
know.
do you want me? I always say black like my heart. Oh, it's all okay, Susan.
Stacy, I have a question about a thread order. Is email the best way to communicate? Yep. Send me an email. Do it. Okay, so once you have, are they both on? Are you
Yes.
quicker than me today?
I am.
You are. So go ahead and start. We're putting our gusset onto, I like to start with your flat back piece because it's kind of big and bulky. So you're going to start clipping your centers, clip your tops, and then fit everything in.
This?
Yeah. Not your flap, but your bottom body piece, Susan.
I'm all thinking.
We're making the exterior of the bag now.
That makes no sense.
I know. I could tell your confusion.
You could feel it, right?
I'm like,
you want me to put it to the heart? That sounds crazy.
I said the panel with the heart, not to the heart.
It just took me a minute. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm there.
You're right.
Yeah.
How come my cuts? Did I cut this or not? Oh my gosh. I did all the markings. And then I didn't cut it.
Oops.
Oopsies. Man. Okay. That's funny. I'm like, where are my slits? Stacy, I'll totally do an exchange. Just email me. Happens. Jessica says, I have a foam tip. Use a rough cut foam piece and trim after sewing. My last one of foam was a little bit off. Well, you mean for the heart? Like you can't do that for quilting because that won't work.
But maybe the heart part.
Maybe. You got it? Right sides together, Susan?
Yes. I would be offended that you're asking me, but that is very valid.
Well, I'm glad you don't get offended.
I just laugh and say, yeah.
All right. That took me a hot second. I got it. I got it. All right. There's mine. And now I will put two together.
This bag is even more beautiful in person than in the photos, I'm realizing.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes
100%.
photos don't do it justice.
No. Sometimes my tripod does not want to stay up. Sorry, guys.
Not nice. Your tripod and your chair are like.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with my back piece too. And I have my centers marked on my pieces. So we're going to line up the bottom centers right sides together. Patricia, are you talking about the Cupid? It will be released on Saturday, February 1st. Okay. How do you use machine oil? How often? There are little, industrial machines. If you're talking industrial machines, on machines like this one, there's a huge reservoir underneath, and that's where the bulk of your machine oil goes. And then, I don't know, every 8 hours of sewing or so, you're supposed to oil the little oil holes on your machine. And sometimes they'll be outlined with like a red circle or some kind of indicator of where they're at. I think Susan's, isn't yours like that?
No, I always have to guess
Oh,
every time. I'm like, here.
okay. But when you buy your machine, you should just ask, where do I
Should
oil
mark mine.
this? Huh?
I should just mark mine because I'm confused every time.
Yeah. That is helpful. Karen says, Susan, the stitching on your flap looks great.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Uh, that makes her very happy.
Very happy indeed. I do love a good stitch.
Don't we all?
The only thing better than a good stitch is what? A good double stitch.
A good double stitch. Yup.
My first bag pattern that I write is going to have double and triple stitches. It's going to be called the double triple.
Perfect. The double triple. All right. So if you need to get some snips for going around those curves,
Mine actually fit perfectly.
good. I'm just going to do, well, mine fits actually pretty good too, but it usually helps just release some of the tension. I'll just do a tiny couple of little ones.
Hey, am I doing full seam allowance?
Yes, ma'am. And then I would recommend a second row of stitching.
Okay.
About 1.5 inches down from the top, though. You don't want to do it all the way up to the top, right?
But I can start from the top initially.
On your first round. Yes, ma'am.
I feel like I'm breathing really loud.
I can't hear it. Does that help?
Yeah. All of a sudden I realize, oh, I'm on camera and I'm all.
I can't hear it.
Funny.
Oh yeah, this gusset fits like butter.
Like a dream.
Like a dime. Hey. Booty full. I do want to try it with foam in the gusset. I want to see how crazy that would be.
That'd be so crazy. You
It'd
should
be
totally do
just
it.
insane, guys. Insane. All right, here we go. So you may have to like lift this flap a little bit out of your way when you start, just to make sure it doesn't get caught under your
Oops.
walking foot. If it doesn't, then you're good.
Oh,
But if you're having issues, just pull it up out of the way
okay.
for your initial start. I hear Anna up there in my kitchen making a mess.
It's what
All
she
I can
does
think
best.
about. I'm like, oh.
Feel like the kitchen was clean before I started.
The other night, she went to the gym. She's like, Mom, don't do the dishes in the sink. I'm going to clean them when I get home. I'm like, you are? She's like, uh-huh. Next morning, guess what?
The dishes were not clean.
And she heard me get in the kitchen because I was being kind of loud because I was kind of like, right?
Right.
Mom, don't do it. I'm going to come down and do it. I'm like, nope, too late.
Like, yep. It's like, no.
You know.
I do know because
You know exactly how I was reacting.
we have the same emotions when it comes to that.
Cleanliness around the house. My house is so dirty right now, Susan.
And when someone says, "I'll do it later," it's like,
Oh, no,
will you do
no,
it in my
no.
timeline?
Listen, if I ask you to do something, I expect you to get off your butt and do it when I ask. I don't expect you to say, I'm going to do it later. Because
I
that
see
just
all
ticks
these
me off and then I just do it.
I see all these little funny videos about moms who are like asking the husband or the kids, "Can you do this?" They're like, "Sure." And then 2 seconds later, the mom is there doing it super mad. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Like we give them no time to react. We're like, "Forget it."
Yep, that's me.
That's me too. That's why I always laugh those.
I
I'm
was
like, "Oh
gonna
my god."
do it. Too late. You didn't do it in my time frame. Oh, do you add the foam to the gusset afterwards, Karen? I haven't added foam to this bag. The Decadil Light works great, but I am curious, yeah, if foam would be really good after the fact on this. I could do some sticky self-adhesive foam
You
after
can
the
do a little
fact.
experiment.
I could. Sure could. I don't know if I'm running out of my self-adhesive foam. Okay, ducks. First side done, and now I'm gonna do my second row of stitches.
Did someone say second row of stitches?
Uh-huh. I sure did. Can you even believe it? Oh my gosh, it's turning out so cute. All right. Perfect for Valentine's Day's dates if that's your thing.
Is that your thing?
If you have someone to go on a Valentine's Day date with, I mean, go for it. It'd be a cute bag to carry.
No attitude in your voice at all about that.
No. I also think this bag is cute year round. You can do it with so many different color combos and make it an any like Kathleen's all black one. You can carry that one year round. It's so freaking cute.
Or you can give it to your niece like I am and say,
Or you
"Here
can
you
give it
go."
to your niece. Absolutely. I'll probably just list this one on my website.
Our niece is a little karate master,
Yeah.
but she still likes cute things too.
Uh-huh.
She's getting really good at karate. Holy
Is
cow.
she?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I used foam in my gusset and it worked out fine. Tony, did you sew it into the seams or did you just add it out of your seam allowance? That's what I'm debating. If it would make it a cuter, puffier bag if I sewed it into my seams. Okay, so I'm going to trim down that seam allowance, but I'm not trimming the very top because I want to be able to lay these seams flat. And when you trim them down, it's harder to do that. So I'm going to start about right here.
And when I reinforce with my second stitch, I'm starting, what, about 1.5 inches down?
Yep. Uh-huh. And I do this almost on all of my vinyl bags with gussets.
You do?
I do. It just really helps your stitches not pull and show through when you turn it on the exterior when you're done.
Okay. Lucy is trying to fix her sleep schedule. Good luck. Sleep schedules are the worst. We will probably be here when you come back. Okay. Now I'm just going close to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see mine?
Yeah.
Like 1/8 inch, if not closer.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna add the second part. Valentine's Day is your wedding anniversary. Maria, I think that was more for your husband than it was for you. How could he not forget now?
Or he'd be in double trouble.
Or he'll be in double trouble. So that may have been really good on his part or really bad. One of the two. You put it in your seams. Yeah, I think, Tony, I think the next time I'll put it in my seams. It's such a little bag. I don't think it needs it after the fact. I'm going to just leave it probably. I think as well, this bag, for those of you who prefer drop-in linings, it could be done as a drop-in instead of being birthed. Instead of turning and a burning. Ooh, Maria says I cut mine out. I'm making the small heart a shaker panel. That's adorable.
I was wondering if someone would do that. It's like a
Yep.
perfect shape for it.
It is.
Oh, shoot.
What? You go all the way to the top?
Yeah, so I'll just rip a few stitches. It's okay.
Yeah. Just secure the stitches down a little bit and then rip the top ones out.
Oh, nice. Oops.
That's okay. That's okay.
I was telling myself, don't forget, don't forget. And then halfway through, I forgot what I was telling myself about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Happens, Susan.
It happens.
This is not a hard gusseted bag. It is very simple and very easy. So if you haven't done a lot of bags with gussets like this is a good one to practice on. It goes in really nice. In my opinion, you know how long it took me to figure out what people were saying when they put IMO?
I still don't know what that means.
In my opinion. IMO, blah, 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 right?
No, I never did. I thought IMO.
It took me forever. I think I finally asked somebody, what does IMO? Or I Googled it or something. And it said, in my opinion, I'm like, oh.
Wow, well, I just now learned that just now.
Okay, well, then there you go. IMO, in my opinion.
Well,
I hate it when people use abbreviations and expect me to know what it means. I'm like, I'm old. I don't know what that means.
What are you saying right now?
What are you saying to me? Just use real words. Don't abbreviate.
Funny.
Hi, Wendy. I've reached that stage. I leave concerts early.
Like your eyes are blurry.
On my eyes, I wear funky, weird looking glasses.
And you don't know what IMO means.
And I don't know what IMO means. And I'm okay with that. I do know how to use a lot of weird slang terms, though. I said something the other day. I said, oh, you totally came in clutch with that. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me?
Yep.
I hang out with my kids too much.
I know. I called something mid the other day, and Gabrielle's a mom. I'm like, what?
Like, what? That's catchy.
And she asked what she was making, of course, one of her dragons. I said, that is fire.
Uh-huh.
She's like,
you could have said that skibbity.
I should have said that skibbity, then she'd be offended.
She
But
would
it
have
was
cringed. My kids hate it when I say that.
Yeah, mine too. But I said, that's fire. I said, that's not even mid. It's just fire. She's like, ugh, get out of my room. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I just learned what POV means, Jasmine says. Point of view. Yep. This pattern is so cute. When is the release date? The release date is February 1st, which is this Saturday. I'm going on a little 2-night staycation on Saturday, so I'm checking out for 2 days.
Good for you.
Right?
As you should. Can you disconnect from everything and like not check messages for 2 days?
I think I'll have to because it's up in the mountains.
Okay, good. That's what you need to do.
I mean, they probably have internet service there, but I'll try really hard not to.
Okay.
I'll be back Monday. Wow, I didn't have to fight the curves at all on this gusset. Like normally I have to sit there and really get them smoothed and get them laying nice.
Just went in.
It just went in. Good job, Brittany.
Brittany, 10 more points.
Brittany, 10 more points for Brittany. She wins the prize.
20 points equals 1 shroot buck.
1 shroot buck. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That's so funny. That's like my Kasaya points. Everybody's like, so what do they get me? I'm like, absolutely nothing.
They are not redeemable ever.
Ever. You don't ever get to redeem them, but you feel proud when you get them. So that's all that counts.
Yeah, you really want them though.
You really want those Kasaya points. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still attaching.
Kathleen says, I always laugh when the young teachers at work use words that don't know, then Google it when I get home. Yeah, Kathleen. Yep. That's what I do too. Yeah, I ask my kids a lot if I don't know what certain words mean. They're like, Mom, how do you not know this? Well,
because it's not a word.
Because it's not actually a word. It's something you all made up in the last year. I can't keep up with it. Back in my day, the crazy words that we have were like rad, far out.
Far out, dude.
Far out, dude. Cool, dude. I'm like, ours made sense. Yours are just weird. You just like reuse a word and it means something else. You just change the meaning of words.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's how our parents felt about us, so.
I mean, probably. Okay, here's my little baby. My little baby. I'm going to turn her out. Right? Yeah, I'm going to turn her out because we're doing a drop-in. Not a drop-in. We're doing a birthing and it has to be turned the other way anyway. So I'm going to turn it out. Brittany says, thank you guys. It's been so awesome hearing how much you all like this bag. Yes. I mean, you made a winner, Brittany.
You done did it.
Seriously. You done did it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. World's best cup of coffee. Yeah, I guess the gusset could use a piece of foam. I don't know, guys. It's a lot easier to turn without that bulk, though. Oh, look at this little cutie patoots.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, and then I've got these little connectors. I'll put the chain on.
Yep.
You could do a tiny slip pocket back here if you wanted to. My last one, I meant to do it on the back, and I did the slip pocket on the front instead, but it was right underneath this flap, so I just moved the snap to my slip pocket.
And it worked?
So when you lift up the flap, I had a slip pocket.
Oh, see, that's not the worst.
No, it wasn't the worst. It actually ended up being really good. But do you see how nice that gusset looks? I don't know if you can tell.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Okay. We'll wait for Susu. Yeah, sorry. Do not apologize.
I mean, in my defense, my bag's bigger, maybe? Maybe
yeah. Yours is. Yours takes longer to clip.
Yeah, that's it.
And so.
That's
It
it.
does. After she finishes sewing her outside, we're going to take our lining pieces and do our zipper pocket and our slip pocket. My bag's pretty small. I don't really necessarily need both pockets, but I'm going to do it just to show Susan how to do it.
That's very kind.
Well, you know what they say about me.
that you're nothing if you're not kind.
Sure. I don't know.
What do they say about you?
I don't know. What do they say?
They say, that's Saya. She sure is kind.
I had someone tell me the other day, he's like, you're just not mean. You're just not a mean person. I'm like, I guess I'm not.
Did you say, thank you?
I mean, is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know where we're going
They
with
didn't say
that.
you were nice. They
Thank
just
you.
said you were not mean. That's funny.
Well, like, I don't have a mean bone. And I'm like, well, that's not true. But I am very patient and kind with my kids.
I was going to say, your mean bones are very targeted when needed.
There you go.
No, you're actually not mean.
We're going to do our zipper first, I think. And I'm using this cute little heart pull that I carry on my website. I love these ones.
Which ones?
The little
Oh, yes. I love those.
solid hearts.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that for my inside pocket. The kits came with XOXO pulls, which I have. I just need to list them in matte black. So
I'm using the XOXO for this one because I'm using the stuff from the kit.
thank you, Kathleen. She says, you are kind. Thank you. You is kind.
You is smart.
Oh, that one makes me cry every time.
Oh, that movie.
Uh-huh.
That little girl,
That little
Abilene.
girl, the whole storyline with that little girl makes me bawl every time.
She just wanted her mama to love her.
Yeah. I'm like, do I put a tag inside? I don't think I'm going to because I'm using the overlay. Although, just a second, I'm going to get a different tag for my inside of my bag while you finish that.
Okay.
I have all my tags organized now, Susan. Do you know this?
I'm very proud of you.
You guys, I went through all of my tags. It used to be this crazy drawer. And that binder that I got for the blurbs just didn't work for me. It was falling apart. They were all over the place. But the little bags that it came with worked great. And so I organized all of these are all my woven tags.
Is it so much easier to find what you need?
Oh, so well, and I know what I have too. I got rid of all the tags that I don't think I'll use. I put them in the scrap boxes. And then look, I organized. You guys remember seeing this bag this drawer last time? Look, I organized all of my like size swags.
Wow.
All of them.
You know what? I'm proud of you.
I sat down in my bed one night and watched a couple episodes and just dumped them all out and did that.
And now it's easier when you need a tag.
So much easier. Oh, you know what I should put in this one? Where's that one? Where's that cute Valentine's one from Heartwood and Hyde? Let me see if I can find it. Now that's the question. Now will I be able to find it? Oh, yep. Look. Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, that's cute.
Wouldn't that be cute on this bag?
Yep.
Yep, I'm doing it. Well, it's red though. Just kidding. It kind of clashes.
Just do it.
Maybe. I'm gonna look in the other drawer. Where do you get your tags from? Carol, I get my like cork and leather ones from Heartwood and Hyde. And then these woven ones, they're all from like a mix of every little vendor out there. So many people carry woven tags now. I don't have one I want to put. I can't find one that I love for this. So
Am I trimming down with pinking shears again?
Yes. Yep. Trim down, except not at the top, not at your top seams, right?
Right.
because you need to be able to lay those flat, but trim the rest around. Great idea. My binders are falling apart, right? Mine was too. I couldn't do it. It wasn't helpful. So I just took it apart, gutted all the little sleeves and used them. I didn't know what NSFW was. I don't know what that is.
NS.
By the way, when can we buy scrap boxes? I feel like I'd love your garbage. It's not garbage. My scrap boxes,
Full rolls of vinyl.
they weigh 10 pounds each.
Don't they have like 6 rolls?
They have full rolls.
Like 6 of them.
Spools. I have pouches that I've made in them, zipper tape, elastic, webbing, like everything. Jessica was able to organize 45 boxes.
Wow, you had so much.
Yeah, but they're not going to be cheap because they are 10 pounds each and they have a ton of products in them. So, I'm not going to sell them for too cheap, but you'll get a lot for your money. And I'm going to offer it to my threadheads because that's one of the perks of being a threadhead. And I don't have enough for everybody. I only have 45. I don't know when. I have them all here. I need to decide when I have the energy to tackle it.
Because you have to ship them all.
Because I have to ship them all. And I need to figure out shipping prices on it too, because they're not going to be cheap to ship. So I'll keep threadheads updated on that. I wish I had enough for everybody, but I just don't.
I'm coming.
Okay.
It's
Is
actually
that the same as the first code? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Barb. Oh, Wendy says, Kasaya, can you give me a call when you post them? Wendy, I don't have your number, silly goose.
silly goose. Okay, am I turning and burning?
Yep. Turn and burn. You trimmed your seams down, you're good.
Yep.
Turn and burn, baby.
This is where we find out if I follow the instructions or not.
I think you did. I think you did a good job.
It's very beautiful. And you know what? The black gusset's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, I don't really think it matters which combo you do of it. I think so many different combos work well. Diane says, I am a Patreon, but I can't remember what level. Just log on to Patreon, the actual website or app, and it should tell you under your account settings.
Okay.
Look at you. Look at you. See?
It's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah. So that's the regular size, and look at the baby.
Oh yeah,
Right,
here.
Lynn might like the baby better.
You might like the baby better, but I guess I'll offer. I mean, I don't look at the difference in size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're adorable. They're so cute, right? All right, let's go to the lining. Okay, we're gonna do our zipper pocket overlay first. Okay.
My chair.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my zipper tape here.
Oh shoot, I don't remember which one's the zipper pocket and which one's the slip pocket. Let me figure it out.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have a way to tell you.
I can look it up. Just a minute.
You can just see which one's the same width as your overlay.
Well, that would make way too much sense.
That would be way too easy.
Way too
Sorry.
easy. Just calm down.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down. Okay. I didn't look at how to measure it. Just a minute.
Just your zipper pocket will pretty much be the same width as your overlay.
I just mean to where to mark everything, where to put it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pulling it up.
Okay, it's step 1, underlining construction on page 7.
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
So I'm just doing some tape. I've got tape on the back of my overlay. I've got my Jolie Lee Made with Love overlay. Susan's got her little heart one.
Oh, I want to put this in there. Or maybe I'll put the Cupid.
You could either do it with the zipper or with the slip pocket. I would put your tag with a slip pocket.
I want to do both.
Oh, you're crazy.
I know it. I'm out of control.
You're out of control. Okay, so I've got double-sided tape, one down each end of my zipper panel, my lining piece. And then I have double-sided tape along each edge of my zipper. Do you have that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then your zipper pull is on?
Yes, ma'am.
All
I did
right.
that all before the video.
Susan.
I was
Look
trying
at
to
her
be
being prepared, y'all.
right.
What? Okay, so we want to put our overlay on here first. Barb, I'm not sure what code you're talking about. Are you talking about the code on Patreon? That is on Patreon on a post. That's where you go to find that out. Sorry, I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
I feel like my heart's going to be too close to the edge. Maybe
Brittany says the zipper lining piece is bigger than your slip pocket piece. It's the bigger one of the two.
Yeah, but I'm feeling like I need to move this in a little bit so my zipper's not totally going to
Yeah, that one's kind of wonky because the hearts stick out.
So I'm going to move
But
it over.
just figure out what works for you and be sure that it's staying out of your seam allowance. You don't want that overlay in your seam allowance. Wherever you put it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so on the outside of your overlay. My favorite. That's so cute. She's perfect. So this overlay is, in case you want to order some, it's the 7.25 wide overlays on Jolie Lee. Okie dokie. Here we go.
Oh, I've got to go.
There we go. Huh?
I have to go around these hearts. I just realized.
Yep, you do. It's going to take you a hot second. And I'm going to pull my threads through because I'm doing the contrasting thread. Do you sew with shoes on? Are you a shoe on or a shoe off?
I'm a shoe off.
You are?
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a shoe on. I've always been a shoe on. And I think it's because I am in my basement and my feet are always freezing.
Well, my feet are cold right now. I keep wanting to stop and put socks on, and then I keep forgetting.
Wow. You should stop and put socks on.
Those stitches around my heart look terrible. But you know what? We're just doing it.
I'm like, just go with it.
I'm going. We're going. It's on the inside.
It's fine.
No one's paying money for this bad boy.
Is your stitching looking better at least though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's just my driving that's not looking very good.
You're like, wow.
Wow, we are not going to be
Who did that?
It looks terrible. I should have done smaller stitches.
Oh.
Done now. Rylan, if you ever watch this one's for you, babe.
Barb, if you bought Barb Dakin, however you say your last name, if you bought the Cupid box and you're meaning the code on the top lid and you don't have the box with you, just email me and I can just confirm your purchase and send you that code. And then you can have it sooner. Just shoot me an email.
You guys, those hearts were really beautiful before I stitched them.
Well, they're not the easiest to
Well,
stitch.
I should have gone slower and I should have done a smaller stitch. But once I did the first wrong turn, I'm like, well, we're in it now.
Well, in it to win it.
We are in it. I've already unpicked too many things. We got to go.
Loves drawing. Are you selling? Are we selling what? What are you referring to? I sell many things. All right.
Oh, that was funny. You know what?
It's fine.
For full
It's
disclosure,
made with love.
I'm going to show it to you, actually.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You
Show me.
ready? I'm
Yeah.
going to put my fingers at the most offensive part of this heart.
I mean, it's not the worst.
No, it looks like a child. It's okay.
It's okay. It's not the worst, Susan.
Okay.
Loves drawing. Yes, I'll be selling this bag on my website. I need to list some bags. I have some bags that I need to put for sale. I'm a slacking. Not enough hours in the days anymore, guys. Like it gets to 4 o'clock and I'm like, what the heck?
Like, how did that happen?
I need my day to last longer so I can be more productive. It's so
You're
frustrating.
very productive.
I feel like don't get as much done in the day that I want to, and then it's done.
Yeah,
You know?
I do.
Anybody else feel that way
Every day.
besides me and Susan?
Every day.
Every day, yo.
It's because we're crazy and we think that we have to be productive every second.
I know. It's very true. I have a hard time turning it off.
I have to force myself to not at night. So last night I'm like, Bryce, you want to watch a show? He's like, yes, because usually,
Wow. Yeah.
So we started a new show and it's actually really funny.
What is it?
It's called The Man on the Inside.
Oh, what's that one?
It's Ted Danson, but he's really
Oh
old now.
yeah. Is that one good?
It's cute. He goes
I need to watch
undercover.
that one.
He goes
Mhm.
undercover in a retirement home.
Mhm. I love him too.
Yeah, it's just like I think it has like 8 episodes for the whole thing. It's the whole series or whatever. We
I'm gonna
watched
have to
3
watch that.
episodes last night. I'm like, again, another.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that one. I need a fun, just easy show to watch. I watch
Yes.
too many dramas and I'm like, oh, this is heavy. I can't do this.
Yes, no, it's just fun and easy. It was
I
really
watched
cute.
my fun and easy stuff just on repeat. I need new stuff.
Yeah.
Which streaming is that on?
Maybe I'm doing this wrong.
What are you doing?
It was on
Let me
Netflix.
see.
No, actually don't know what it was on. Never mind. Don't. You know what? I was about to do something really dumb, so it's okay.
Did you cut out the middle?
Yes.
Okay. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Okay. You want to take your zipper panel piece and your zipper. You're going to take off one side of this tape on your zipper panel.
Oh shoot, I didn't tape that. I thought I was so good.
Tape on both ends of your lining piece.
On the correct side?
Yep.
Oh, Bryce says it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'll start that tonight. Yeah, I find when my kids are home, I try to disconnect at night and ask them if they want to play a game or watch a show.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want me to ignore them, so it doesn't always work, but
They're like, leave me alone.
we know we only see you half the time, but we don't even want to see you that much. I'm like, okay, cool. I love you too. Sometimes I just go and lay in Marcus's room and talk to him about his video games because I'm like, well,
Yep.
this is what we're doing.
And he loves it. My zipper is bigger than my pocket.
That's okay. You can trim. Are you sure you got the right pocket? Is it the bigger of the two?
Oh yeah, it's the bigger of the two.
Okay. You can just trim it down. That's not a big deal.
Okay, I'm just wanting to make sure I'm not doing a wrong piece or something.
Okay, so I like to lay my zipper with the pull going to the right to begin with.
Okay.
Because then when we put it in, it'll go the left way, right?
Oh, that's right.
So I lay it right side up on my panel. Okay. And then I'm going to take the tape off of the top of the zipper here. And then I'm going to bring my So I have it laying like this towards me.
Okay.
And then I have my lining upside down like this.
Yep.
And I'm going to bring it and put it in the opening evenly. I'm just going to look under, kind of get my placement on there. Even with my placement. And just place that one side in really good. Tape that down. And now we're going to sew just from starting like 1/8 of an inch before to 1/8 of an inch after along this line.
Okay.
Where we placed our zipper. Your glasses look like Little Diamond in the Trolls movie. Thank you. We have just got From in the UK finally. It was amazing. I don't know what From is. That one good? I just started 2 loads. They're done. I need to switch them, babe.
I was just getting a towel.
Oh, okay. You doing all right?
Do you want me to clean your car, like the inside? Does it need to clean?
Yes.
Anna, that's so nice.
That's very nice of you. I really need to clean.
Okay. I might clean the outside of our cars too. I'll see how I'm feeling.
Okay. I can just drive mine through the car wash. I was going to do that after this and fill up my tires like I did with your car this morning.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks, babes.
Cool.
Hey, will you do me a huge favor?
Do you need water or something?
I need a snack of some kind.
Do you want my...
Like a string cheese and an applesauce. Just something easy.
Oh my gosh, that's what I always go for, string cheese.
Do you want like apples and peanut butter, like something more filling?
I mean, a banana.
Or
Banana and peanut butter.
Anna, can I have one too, Anna?
Yeah, I got you, Sue, so I'll ship it to you.
Okay, thank you.
I had to drive her car this morning, and her tires were like at 23.
Oops.
It's the cold weather too,
Oh,
right? Like it like goes up and down, and my tires are the same way right now. So my goal was to fill up both of our tires. And there's a tire place right by my house that they'll just check them and fill them. So I took hers this morning. I'm gonna do mine this afternoon. Get a little car wash before it snows again tomorrow.
I'm feeling like I did something wrong.
Let me see. Okay, where'd you sew?
Here.
Where? You got to bring it up to the screen. I can't see. That's right. Now fold the pocket down, out of the way. Turn it over.
Oh, wait.
Turn your whole piece over. Fold the pocket down completely, right? And then you're yes.
I just wasn't seeing it right.
And I like to tape my zipper tape in place first before I bring my pocket lining up to match it.
Okay.
Okay.
It just looked upside down or inside out, or I don't know what it was, but it's right.
Upside down. Boy, you turn me. Remember that song?
Yes. Inside out. Round and round.
A little scary, creepy. Oh, maybe I'll try that. I do like a little scary, creepy sometimes. All right, I've got new shows to watch. What's the other one called? The Ted Danson?
The Inside Man.
The Inside Man. I'll ask you like 5 more times before I actually.
I know it. And then you'll text me. I'm okay.
Like I started watching Bad Sisters on Apple TV, and it's really good. But it's like I have to sit there, and it's intense, and I can only handle 1 or 2 episodes at a time.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just finishing my box, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which way is your zipper going? Is it going the right way?
Correct. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's going the right way.
Okay. Oh, Nancy, yes, I love Ted Lasso. I've watched Ted Lasso. That's such a good. Have you seen Ted Lasso, Susan?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty sweary, but
it's pretty sweary.
It's really good. I love what's the guy? Sudeikis. I love him. So, have you seen Shrinking though? Have you watched Shrinking yet, Susan?
Oh,
you need to watch that. What? What'd you do?
My thread broke.
Oh, that's okay. Baby. Thank you. Why are you being so sweet? What do you need? What do you want?
Nothing. I just have an off day.
Hey, Annabelle.
So I'm not stressed.
I know. I can tell.
What?
looks after this video, guess what's next on my table?
My bag.
Yep, this is the bottom. I'm getting ready to quilt the bottom. I've already got it marked.
Oh yeah, baby.
And the webbing finally came, so I can finally do your bag.
Thank you, Susu.
You're welcome. It's my next project.
I'm so excited. That's M&M's.
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, of course. Also, I was gonna clean and mop upstairs.
Oh my God.
Will you really?
Yeah. Do you want anything? Is there anything else you need done?
No, just that main area needs mopped so bad from all the snow and crap that's been brought in.
I really peed yesterday when she saw Devin, so.
Oh, jeez.
So I need to mop.
So, I love you so much. I gotta pee.
So I need to mop that. But.
Okay. Thanks, sweetie.
Well,
you guys.
I mean, that's.
I think she feels bad for leaving the dishes in the sink.
I was gonna say, do you think she heard you talking about the kitchen?
Maybe.
Because this is very interesting timing.
Working.
It's working.
working.
Let's talk about it.
We're not going to question it. We're just going to go with it.
Just change the subject quick.
We're just going to enjoy it while it lasts.
That's funny.
That is funny. So I think with this bag, we're cutting open the bottom of this zipper because we do a double turn, right? You know what I mean by when I say that? We're doing a double turn. So we're leaving a hole in our lining and a hole in our pocket to do the double pull.
But
does that make sense?
Yeah, but okay. So I've only left a hole in the bottom of the pocket before. I've never left it in the side.
No, we're leaving it in the bottom. We're cutting open the bottom of the zipper pocket.
I didn't hear that part. That would have been
like I never said side.
I didn't hear any of that. I just heard leave a hole in the pocket. I'm thinking, well, the bottom's already connected, so now we have a problem.
We're gonna cut it open. She has you cut it open.
I'm sorry. I was just concentrating on what I was doing over here.
You're good. I think we're both a little distracted. Okay. Nancy says she's adorable, and now I want a banana.
Exactly.
She's so cute. Do you want something with more substance?
Like
she's my little healthy eater too.
Mm.
She goes and buys her own groceries, meal preps.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shoot! I did that on my last one too.
What'd you do?
I didn't pull the zipper pull out of the way enough when I moved it, and my foot got caught on it and like moved my stitching.
Yeah.
I did that on my last one.
So you didn't learn?
Guess not.
That's okay.
See, look, I have to remove some stitches too.
Oh, see? How about that? You're just trying to make me feel better.
Yep. That's what I did. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It happens, guys. It happens. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna have to move it way up here. Oh, I hate that when that happens on an overlay, though. It's the worst.
I know. So I just had to. Hopefully my thread doesn't break again.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times lately. It's okay. Sorry, I keep moving my camera in and out because I feel like I have to be able to show pieces, and then you need to see me sew. So, okay. So when you're done sewing this on, we're going to cut open the bottom first before we sew our sides together, okay?
Okay. All right. I heard you that time.
Okay. Heard me loud and clear?
Yep, my brain was ready to receive the information.
Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, usually Anna's working all day long, and so she's never around to do stuff. She's like, I have the day off.
And you're going to spend the day cleaning? Yes.
Yeah. I think she heard me say yesterday how frustrated I am that my house is so dirty and I never have time to clean it.
Yeah.
And when she asked me a while ago if she should start paying rent, I said, no, just pull your own weight around the house. Help me out.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
Every once in a while, like every 2 to 3 months.
You know what?
I'll take it.
Today's the day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I've got 3 little thread tails to pull because I did that oopsie poopsie. So, all right, where are you at, Sue?
I'm cutting open my pocket.
Susan, where are you at, Susan?
She's a little lady. Acting kind of shady. Okay, so I'm sewing up the sides.
Yeah, but make sure you turn your bottom edges kind of up a little bit and do a finished,
Yeah.
I think she has you tape them up, but I have found the tape does not stick for me, but
I can just clip, right?
you can I just clip it up and crease it and it works. So whatever works for you, do that.
Okay.
I better read the directions and make sure I'm telling you the right stuff. Yep. Okay.
Good. Just kidding. Don't cut it open.
Yes, Nancy says that pocket idea is brilliant because then you don't have any waste, right? Because usually when you do 2 separate pieces, you have to trim off one of them, right?
Yeah.
So this way you don't have that extra and they're both even and you're just going to like clip them up like this so they're finished. I want to try a little tape. Maybe tape will stick on this one. I don't know. It didn't stick last time when I was using, I think on just like waterproof canvas. It doesn't usually stick very well.
Can I trim my zipper first?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I usually trim it down after I sew it.
Okay.
But you could, whatever you want to do.
I'll trim it after. Okay.
Oh yeah. This tape is sticking with this material, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it.
So I'm sewing all the way through the zipper, right?
What?
I'm going to sew
Yes.
all the way through the zipper.
Along the side, not your lining piece though. Not your main lining piece, right? You're flipping that up out of your way.
Yeah, that's out of the way.
Okay.
Once again, I should be offended, but I appreciate the
I'm not trying to like.
It's actually hilarious because yes, that sounds like something I would do.
I'm just covering all of our bases here.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Good.
And also laughing. Because that is fair.
All right, here we go. Close these up and then we'll move to the slip. I need to trim down mine just a scotch. Make sure you melt your zipper ends when you trim them down.
Oh, I actually need to come back down here and go. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Okay. Melt my zipper ends, is that what you just said?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry for the barking dogs.
I hear Oakley and then I hear Marley.
She doesn't even know what Oakley's barking at. She's down here. She hears Oakley barking, and so she's barking with her all the way downstairs.
Me too.
She's on me too. I don't know what you're barking at, but all right. How's it look?
I'm just trimming. Trimming and melting. And then we can do our slip pocket.
There's my pocket. Okay.
All right. That is pretty beautiful.
Gorgeous. Gorge. All right, here we go. Let's get your slip pocket piece. How does she do it in the pattern? I'm going to do mine a little differently.
Okay.
I have kind of liked this technique lately.
Okay.
So I measure, my long edges here, we're just going to fold those in. So we're not going to be turning our pocket out and having that weird seam corners,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I go like this. And then I do my other long edge here. 3/4 of an inch in. And I draw my line down. Both ways work. This is just my preferred way lately. And then I'm going to put some tape down the edge here. Whoops. Okay. So do you see that? My line here doesn't show in the camera, does it? See that line?
Yeah.
And then the tape. And so I'm just going to fold my edges. I'm going to fold my edges in to meet that line. This is, this way only works too when you have a pocket trim piece, because it's going to leave one raw edge. So I folded my side in like that to that 3/4 line. I'm going to do, the corners come out perfect. You're not dealing with turning it. This has been the way I've been doing them lately. Because I almost always put a trim piece on my slip pockets now. I really like the look of that.
You're all about it.
I'm all about it. Now, my directional print is going to be upside down on the inside of the pocket, and that's just how it's going to be. Okay, so there's my 2 sides folded in.
Okay.
We'll wait till you get to there. I'm going to take a bite of banana.
I'm almost there.
You're good. Banana bite.
For your sustenance.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, fold it wrong sides together and line up your 2 raw edges.
Okay.
Together like this, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now just get that folded evenly. Make sure your little folded sides kind of line up together. They should. And then you're going to baste closed that raw edge top. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I want you to show me yours. Beautiful. Okay, baste that top raw edge closed. Susan, I'm just trying to make sure that
You know
we don't
what?
have to go back.
Once again, I can't be offended because I just can't be.
Okay.
It's
like,
hilarious.
I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm not trying to.
Are you kidding me? I started this video off with putting 2 pieces the wrong part together. So
well.
Everyone's all stop. So I'm not offended.
Okay. All right. Hi, Amber. Okay, so now we're going to put on our trim piece and top stitch that down to that top raw edge, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, opening my string cheese.
That's quite all right.
Guys, if I don't eat over 2 to 3 hours.
I'm actually feeling super shaky.
See? It's because we're the same.
I'm like,
you need a Bryce to get you a little snacky snack.
I'm going to actually run up and grab one. Let me put this on real quick.
Okay.
I think he's probably on.
I hope people don't get offended because listen, we're sitting here sewing a bag from beginning to end for like anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. You get hungry.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like shaky.
Yep.
We are the same. I know when you said, "Ooh, can I have food?" I thought, "Ooh, dang, I need food too."
You need an Annabelle in your house today.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to go as fast as I can. I'll be right back, okay?
You're good. Okay, so there's my little trim piece. I'm going to top stitch that down.
Mom?
Yeah, babes.
The dogs. Oh yeah. Don't let the dogs out because pest control is here.
Oh. You know what? Can you have them tell them the bait traps in the garage need to be filled and it needs to be sprayed in the garage.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
I told them the inside is fine, right?
Yeah, we're fine right now. Probably next round, more spring, we'll need sprayed inside. Pest control. Sorry, guys. We live in a neighborhood where I have a full open space in the back of my house, so we got all sorts of bugs and critters. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We're gonna put this onto our lining, just like that. And the other thing I like about this pocket, I do have a tag out there I'm gonna go grab. You can slide it right here in between your two folded layers and it fits perfectly with a slip pocket. In Florida, pest control is a necessity. It is here too, really. Yeah. Okay, let me, just a second. I'm gonna grab a tag too. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Me too. I changed my mind. I want this tag. It says inspected by Cupid.
You mean the one I'm putting on?
Mm-hmm.
Samesies.
Samesies. Did you top stitch that? Okay, so top stitch
Let me
that.
do it real quick.
And when you do your pockets this way, it leaves for a perfect little space for a tag.
Oh yeah, you put it between the layers.
Uh-huh. Annette, we don't have roaches here. I would not. Ugh. I don't know if I could do roaches. We just have spiders and mice. Sorry, he's outside in the backyard spraying. Guys. Oh, I'm just shutting the door. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Grab your lining piece. Okay. And then I'm not sure what the measurements are for the big one, so look at page 9.
Okay.
Step 15.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, so get your centered and your placement line on here. Okay, two things. I like to put just the tiniest piece of double-sided tape along the bottom edge of this pocket on the inside of it, like on the back of it, just to hold it down while I sew it in place. So I'm not going to do the entire pocket, but just the bottom edge, enough to like have it stick, right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. And then now we're going to center it and place it onto our lining where the center is. I just fold mine in half and kind of eyeball it. Just like that. Okay. Okay. And then this is a great style of pocket if you want to do tags. I just slide it right under here in between those two layers on the side. Look at that. Do you see that?
That's adorable.
And it fits perfectly in between the two layers.
Awesome.
Okay, now sew around. You can separate yours. Yours is going to be bigger than mine. So do a middle divider if you want. I'm not going to because mine's smaller.
I think I'm gonna leave mine big.
Okay. It might be floppy if you leave it big though.
I think I'm gonna divide mine.
You could just do one tiny divide for like a pen or something like that.
It's fine. I'll just divide it.
Okay. I just think when you leave them too big and you don't divide them, they flop open and they're not really a handy pocket. Does that make sense? Unless you put a magnetic snap on it.
Oh, right. Yep.
Right? To hold it in
Yep.
when you're not using it.
Yeah,
Say no to big floppy pockets. We don't want that.
Nope. Don't want it.
Don't want it. Can't make me. Brittany's cute. She said Cupid inspected and gave y'all a perfect score for sure.
Yes.
Yay.
I don't think so.
All right. Just rubbing my chalk lines off. Cute. Easy. Adorbs. All right. Guess what, Susan? Then we put together our lining.
We're almost there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey.
Oops.
You all right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, half a banana and a cheese stick later, I feel so much better.
Good.
Hi, Christine.
All right. Let's see how it looks. Beautiful.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Start with your zipper pocket lining piece and your gusset. And we are now going to put those together. I think I put my pocket on the wrong side of this canvas.
That's funny.
I
Well,
did it to both sides, so at least I'm consistent.
I'm like, it's the right side now.
Yeah, and that's the side we're going to do. Okay. It's fine. All right, so now just repeat like you did your exterior, right? Add your gusset. But the only difference is you want to increase your seam allowance about a 1 to 1.5 inches down when you start. You want to increase that seam allowance, and then you pull it back in at the other side.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then on the other side, we will leave an opening in the bottom of our bag.
Okay.
Saya, when did you get glasses? Oh, they're just readers. They're just for my old eyes. Right? We leave an opening. Yes. And it's going to be a nice big opening because we're going to be pulling that through our pocket and stitching it up. So it can be a really nice big opening.
Good. I like to cheat and leave big openings anyways.
I know. Well, and I'm pretty sure this bag can be done drop-in if you want. I haven't attempted it that way. But if you're like, I don't want to pull it through the lining, you could totally fold down your top edges and drop it in. I don't think you would have any issues doing that. Am I thinking about that right, Brittany? Wouldn't that be possible? Lorraine, I am. This is the little Cupid. I'm making the mini Lil Cupid, and Susan's making the normal one. The original.
I'm just a regular Cupid.
She's just a regular Cupid. We thought we would make one of each size so you could kind of see the difference in the sizes.
And this is my first time making this bag. And
Yes,
it's gone together so easily.
easy, right? It is a
Yeah.
beginner. What does she say on the box or on the
Beginner
pattern? Beginner
mediate?
mediate.
Uh-huh.
It's totally beginner mediate. Like,
Yeah, you don't really have to fight anything on this one.
no, it goes together very nicely. She's got everything laid out, lots of templates, lots of guides. So if you think it looks like a difficult bag, just do it. It's not that difficult.
Just think again.
Think again, y'all. Think again. I think I'm going to attempt to sew up that mini scout I cut out and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt mine too.
Yeah.
I just need that elastic. I need to give you that list of stuff I need.
Oh, and I need to quilt the Saya Sidekick for a Patreon sew along. If you guys don't know, we're doing a sew along on Patreon for the Saya Sidekick from Lynn's Handmade. We had our cutout video, and our first sew along video is next week, I think.
Yeah, next Thursday, I think.
Next Thursday. So
Or-
that's super fun.
One of the days. I don't remember which
I
day.
need to get on and quilt it though. And what else was I
you were
going to
gonna
show?
you were gonna show you were just gonna show quilting it,
Okay.
I thought.
Maybe I'll get on and do that today. The intermediate part is really the flap, since it's kind of different, but once it's done, it's smooth and simple sewing. Yeah, Brittany, and also once you do that flap once, you've got it. Like you're like, okay, that's what we're doing. Like it's super easy after you go through the steps.
I'm glad to have done that like with you and not have to second guess like, wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sew all the way around this side. I like to do, I don't know if this makes sense. It makes sense to me in my brain. When I tried telling Lindsay this is the way I like to do it, it didn't make sense to her why it meant. But I like to leave the opening on the other side of the zipper pocket when I'm doing the double pull, because I feel like I can pull more out. Because when I'm on this side and trying to pull this panel through, I don't have as much to pull.
Oh, yep.
Right? That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So I leave my opening on the opposite side when I'm doing a double pull through.
Okay.
All right, so start at that normal seam allowance and then increase. Don't forget to do that because it really does help with the way the bag fits in your bag.
Okay.
Or the way the lining fits in your exterior. Okay. That makes perfect sense to me. I totally agree. And you're not biting the pocket itself. Right. I think I had a hard time explaining it to Lindsay. I just couldn't figure out. Lucy says, wow, you guys are still sewing.
Yep. I told you we'd still be here.
But you know what? We're almost in the home stretch. We're almost ready to put the two pieces together. We're doing good. I think we'll be done in about 3 hours. Hey, that's pretty awesome for a sister sew.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying we chat a little bit and we kind of take our time.
Well, and you're teaching me.
And I'm teaching you, so it usually is a bit of a longer video, which is okay. The Annabelle, yes, the Annabelle shoulder bag that I designed is being released February 7th. So hopefully after you all buy Lil Cupid and have a week sewing that up, you can grab the Annabelle and we can all sew that up. Maybe I'll force Susan to come on with me again when that releases and we'll sew it up together.
Hey, we should. That would be fun.
Right?
Yeah.
I took pictures of her outside with it yesterday to put in the pattern. It's really cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
I'm like, she's got to be on the front page.
Yeah, that's the Annabelle.
Annabelle. She's the inspiration for the bag. That and Louis Vuitton. So this one, since it's canvas and it's the lining, you don't have to do that second row of stitching, okay?
Oh, okay.
You don't do that, but you do the pinking shears and trim it down.
Okay.
Now you need a Shar. Tony, I totally do. I am going to have to do a bag named after Shar now. You are correct. She will expect it. Hers will be like, I don't even know. What's Shar? A cute little crossbody of some kind.
Yeah.
Kind of like not girly, but kind of girly. Like she's a mix of the two, I think.
Yeah, she's a good mix.
Mm-hmm. Jilly says, hubby says these socials are great. It keeps me happy and occupied, and I leave him alone and don't aggravate him. That's funny. Just lock yourself in your sewing room. Okay, so that's my lining. Fits really nice. Okay, so I'm going to clip on the second side, but I'm going to leave a nice large hole in the bottom.
Okay.
Now you have 5 more designs to go, right, Becky? Oh boy. Do I have to name one after each of my kids?
Yes.
I do.
And don't forget my kids.
And your kids. Got it. The Gabriella, the Abigail, the Cameron, the Sebastian, the David.
And I think Bryce
and the Marcus. And Bryce needs one? Okay, and the Bryce.
Oh.
I mean, we do have the Susu sling. We have the Saya sidekick.
Yep.
Annabelle shoulder bag. I guess it's true. That's
Yep.
funny. The only stress I have about the retreat is keeping up with everyone. I'm a little picky and slow. Annette, you'll be fine. Everybody kind of goes at their own pace and we wait for people. The retreats are great. You'll be okay. How's it coming? Doing good?
Good. I'm trimming my first side.
No, the Gabriella, if I made a bag for her, it would be like an art bag, I think.
Yep. Yep.
To carry art supplies in, right?
Yes, absolutely.
He is sitting here listening to you playing the PlayStation. This is our standard evening. Nice. Hey, that's not bad. So for the lining, did you clip your corners on your gusset? Like clip your curve? Or
I
no?
clipped everything except for the top.
No, I mean like snipped into your gusset for the
I did
curve.
have to. Yeah, I did have
Yeah.
to.
You did or didn't?
Did.
Yeah. So I was gonna say if you didn't have to do it on your exterior, you're probably gonna have to do it on your lining.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Add the second piece and leave that opening. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add the 2 pieces together.
It's happening.
It's happening. I'm gonna go to my cylinder arm for that. I have it locked and loaded and ready to go.
Sounds very serious.
It's very serious, Susan.
Okay.
Locked and loaded. All right.
Oh, hi, Teddy. You're just sitting here staring at me. Oh.
Marley May does that to me sometimes. Like, are you gonna pay attention to me?
He's just like, usually he'll lay down and kind of ignore me, but he's sitting and he's just staring.
Has he had a walk today?
No.
Yeah. Neither of my dogs. That's why they keep bugging me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that after the video.
Yeah, me too.
It's like 60 degrees finally today, I think.
Nice.
But it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Oh.
This is what happens to us.
That's typical. Yeah.
Like, here's the sun. Here's how it feels. Now we're taking it away again. Okay.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. So I'm just going to come around that curve a little bit and off. I like to turn off at that 90-degree angle when I do holes in the bottom of my bag. It just really helps reinforce that so it won't rip when you're turning it.
Yeah.
And then this fold when you're, well, I guess we're not folding it together. So that part doesn't matter. All right. So now, like I came down just to like right here.
Okay. Right where it
came
starts
off.
going straight.
Not even there. It's probably
Okay.
like in the middle of my curve that I came off.
Okay.
I'm leaving myself a nice big opening for the bottom because I don't want to struggle with it. I don't want to be on the struggle bus. So when I come back on the other side, I come on at that straight 90-degree angle and turn it.
Okay.
And don't forget to increase your seam allowance.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm telling you lots of things right now.
No, I'm actually hearing all of it.
Okay. Okay. When is the retreat, please? Where's the info? It's sold out. It's the Lynn's Handmade Retreat in Wisconsin. Tickets went on sale like early January, and it is sold out.
But still do another one or
But
no?
yeah, there'll be another one in October, and it'll be all new stuff. This one's kind of a repeat of the last one. She's doing it twice. There might be a waiting list you can get on though.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone put a walking foot or a straight stitch industrial? I don't think you can. On the industrials, you're either walking foot or you're not. I don't know if you can alter those, but I could be totally wrong. Has been known to happen. Once or twice.
No. Oh.
Heard of someone using domestic walking foot on a Juki 8700. Yeah, so it's a domestic foot that they put on the Juki 8700. That's crazy talk. There might be a way to do it then. How you doing, Sue?
Good. Get ready to come off on the 90-degree in a minute here. I'm leaving the world's largest opening for turning.
Yep, that's good. No shame in that. Doing good, Susan. Doing good.
Yeah.
Is Lynn's bringing her Cellrite machines? Yes. And we're going to have actual industrial machines too that someone else is bringing 10 of, and a cylinder arm.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Okay, let me just a little bit, right?
Yep. Just the seams where you sewed, right? Not the opening,
Right.
but just like these sides. You want my glasses? I think I just got them off of Amazon. Honestly. I got them in like a big old pack of 6, I think.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Okay. Grab your lining and grab your main body, and we're gonna stuff it in.
Is the main going into the lining?
Yep. So we're gonna stuff this into the lining. I like to put my zipper pocket is going to be against the back of my bag, and your flap is gonna be going in your bag too, right? So all of it. So you're gonna have to kind of squish that all in there.
Oh my.
Right sides together. See, this is where you could do a drop-in lining. It might be, I don't know. I don't know which is easier. But I like to pull out this opening because it's nice and big. So I'll pull out the flap a little bit
Yeah,
through that opening so it's got somewhere to go, and I'll pull it from here to get this top down. It's going to take some like maneuvering and situating, and don't be afraid to just squish it. Okay.
Okay.
And then lots of clip your side seams first. Front
Am I
and back
opening them?
centers. What's that?
Am I opening them?
Yes. So I flatten my seams open and line them up together first on my two sides. Okay.
Okay.
I clip that first, and then I go from centers out.
On your little thing.
How come you can't put the main bag on the outside and the lining on the inside? You can, Carol, as long as your right sides are together, you can do it that way. The only thing is when you go to turn all of your pieces right side out, you're doing double duty. You're going to have to turn twice, basically. With this way, all I'm doing is pulling my exterior through that hole and pulling the lining up. But if you do it the other way, you're pulling it through twice. That is the way, that's why it's usually done this way. Did
But
I
you could do it.
explain that well, huh?
Yeah, because I did it the other way.
You could, and I have done it that way before, especially when the bag's not really structured and it's easier to pull through. Yeah, but that's why we do it this way, so you don't have to do that double turn. With a drop-in lining, would you have to change anything on the pattern? You just would leave the openings, right? And then you would probably mark down, I would say like a 3/4 inch line on the wrong sides of both your lining and exterior, and tape them down evenly, and then do the drop-in. I think it would be totally doable. I was gonna try it, but I need to show Susan this way since she doesn't have a cylinder arm. And I think this is easier without a cylinder arm.
Why? Because with the cylinder arm, if you have a cylinder arm, then you can do a top stitch after. Is that why?
You can just do a better top stitch, yeah. You're not like forcing the bag under. You could do it on the flatbed, but I would stitch from the inside of your bag.
Okay.
Which might be what you need to do on this bag anyway. So just make sure the tension on your bobbin looks nice before you do that.
Okay.
Susan needs a cylinder arm now. No, she's good. I don't think she's going to allow me to buy her any more bags or any more sewing machines for a while.
We're at capacity.
Yeah, they're at max capacity. I think I know the seam allowance, but I'm going to double check. So there's mine. See, it fits.
Will you tell me which step to look for the seam allowance?
What's that?
I
was just going to look it up here.
Oh, I actually see it.
You see it? Yep. Same as the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to my cylinder arm machine. It's already threaded and ready to go. So it's locked and loaded. Ready to go.
Oh, I forgot to mark the center.
There's so many lights in my room. It's kind of comical. See, I'm sewing in my big old boots. My feet are freezing today.
And my feet are cold too. I really need to stop and put socks on.
My feet and hands are always freezing. There, how's that view? Is that good, guys? And then I need to grab my iPad. All right, make sure your bobbin has enough before we start top stitching this bag, Sue.
Okay. This
Okay.
part's not a big deal though, right?
No, if you run out of bobbin, that's okay.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
So I would recommend doing it from the inside, right? With your bag flat on the machine, do it from the inside of your bag. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I would do this.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Go. Should I be nervous?
No,
Okay.
this isn't easy. We're just sewing the 2 layers together. This isn't anything crazy difficult. You've done this many times on many bags.
I know. I just didn't know if I should be nervous for this one.
No. Oh, man. And if you wanted to, you could do that second row of stitching
Okay.
like we did with the exterior, you know?
Yep.
And I think I will.
My lining's trying to slip way up.
Is it?
I'm just gonna manhandle it a little bit.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to squish. You all right?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay.
Just concentrating. You know how I be.
Uh-huh. Bye, Nancy. Yeah, my lining wants to slip a tiny bit too. Come on. Going okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just using my stiletto to poke the layer so the lining doesn't
Yep.
slip
Yeah,
apart.
that's why I have my screwdriver in my hand. That and to keep the seams flat too.
I'm just like, not today, lining.
Not today.
Cupid has already inspected this bag, so not today.
Hmm. All right, so I've gone one time around and now I'm just gonna go one more
Okay.
right next to it. I have my foot walking really high. I probably don't need it walking that high. There we go. Could you stick the lining to the outside before sewing together? Yeah, you probably could if your machine does okay sewing through tape. All right. Zoop. Zoopy zoop, Sue.
Doopy joops.
Zoopy zoops. Guess what we're going to do?
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Burn and burn, baby.
But trim that seam allowance down a little bit. I just used the pinking shears.
Okay. I'm just doing my second row stitching here.
Okay. You lost me for a second. Am I back? Are we good? Probably because I got a phone call or something. Fran says, sing the song, Susan.
Sing a song about Cupid.
No, she wants you to sing the song about turning and burning, I think.
Oh,
Don't you have a song?
I did actually. But I made it up in the moment. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But we could just make another one up. When your bag is almost done and you clip it down, what time is it? Turn and burn. When you want to see if what you made is nice, what time is it? Your turn.
Burn and burn.
Turn and burn. You never know what you got until you turn that bag or not. You got to turn it. Don't burn it. Turn and burn. Oh,
You're right.
Cheers. Yeah, I just.
You need better pinking shears. I've told you many times.
Well, these are the new ones I got from Kevin.
It's because they're Fiskars. You need a pair of Kai's.
Ugh.
It's okay. Just take regular scissors. It doesn't have to be pinking shears. Just take some regular scissors.
Well, it was in that big, heavy,
Yeah.
part. Woof.
Oof.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just making lots of breathing noises again. I'm noticing.
Okay. Is there a specific time y'all do your lives? Christine, Susan, and I do these sister sews usually in the mornings. We usually do them at 10 a.m. Mountain Time once a month. Patreon videos we have a schedule for, but when I just hop on YouTube, I don't really have a schedule. Sorry. Yeah, join the Facebook group for updates. I always post on Facebook.
Yeah, and I post each month what our schedule is for these sews.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I think so.
Turn and burn, babe.
Oh my goodness, it's happening.
Happening.
It's happening.
Lori says, no shade at Fiskars, but Kai's are the bomb. I agree. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, he's still staring at me. I didn't realize it. I'm going to show you him. He's been like this whole time. He hasn't moved.
Oh, buddy. He's all, are you done, Mom? We've been down here quite a while.
He's just staring at me. You're very cute. I know what you need. I'll take you in a minute.
Yeah. I do my dogs too. Give the doggies some lovin's. All right. So get that all situated down in there. Now, when we go to top stitch this bag, be careful when we do our seams.
Yeah.
And protect your seams from your walking foot. Because this vinyl is a softer vinyl.
I know.
And our walking feet will cause some rips in them if they're pretty sharp.
It already has like damaged it a little bit. I'm like, oh.
We also need to file your walking foot down, I think. Okay. Is yours all in?
I was just getting my outside looking good. Stuff this in now. Ooh, she's a beauty.
Right?
She's got beauty, she's got grace. Name them.
Miss United States. Miss Congeniality.
They're all singing it, and there's all sorts of things happening. She's all fighting. She's got beauty, she's got grace.
That's a classic.
It is a good one. I love Sandra Bullock.
Okay, just put your flap over and let's see it. How cute is she? What?
It's really cute.
It's really cute, right?
I'm not much of a girly heart pink person, but this is really cute.
I know. And you could do different colors with it, right?
Yeah, it's way bigger than I thought. Like you could fit. It's like
awesome. If
it's a
you're
good size bag.
Yeah, if you're a bigger purse person, but if you're a small purse person like me who only carries little stuff, this one's perfect too. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to top stitch and then we'll close up our holes. Then we're done.
Top stitching is happening.
Yeah.
I need something to protect.
You do. You need a scrap of vinyl. So protect those teeth on that walking foot, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. My iPad's almost dead. I need to plug it in. Just a sec. Do I have a cord? I do. Where is it plugged into? Somewhere else.
I need to check my bobbin.
All right, check your bobbin. You definitely want to not run out on this next step.
That would be terrible.
That would be unfortunate. Oops. As my iPad almost comes crashing down to the floor.
Thank you. I like the black gusset too. It was a kind
I
of
think it was a good addition.
Yeah.
Whoops. Absolutely. All right, here we go.
Evelyn says, how do you prevent the walking foot from tearing the vinyl?
There are ways to, well, my cylinder arm, I can make my, whoops, I keep hitting the camera, sorry. I can make my walking foot walk higher so it doesn't smush the layers as much and drag, but on regular industrial machines, there are other settings you can do to release the pressure of the foot. You can file down the teeth a little bit on the foot, or you can use a piece of vinyl like we're going to do.
And you'll have to tell me what to do because I'm not even really sure what to do with the vinyl.
Okay. So what I do is when I get to the seam, after it stitches into the other side of the seam and starts to come up to go to the next, I slide the vinyl underneath the back of my foot because it gets caught back here as it's walking over, and that's where you get your tears.
So it's when it gets bigger and as it's trying to go over it.
Yep. Exactly.
Is this the hump jumper?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. But we want to protect our foot or protect our vinyl.
Okay.
Right. So just using a hump jumper won't necessarily, and these seams my seams aren't that thick because this vinyl is really smooth.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
You think I should clip it or just do it?
Oh, just do this one. I mean, your layers lay pretty nice. Yeah, I think your layers will lay fine.
The I have never had a bag look so nice after I turn it before I top stitch.
Right?
Yeah.
It's such a cute bag.
Good job, Brittany. You're the best.
So I'm almost to this part. Ready? So here's my seam.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go right. It's coming down over the seam right here.
Mm-hmm.
And my foot's lifting up. I'm going to slide this behind. I can even rest it up against my needle because the needle is in. Right? And then I'm just going to walk it. And I'm still holding on to this vinyl with the fingers just so it doesn't fall onto the floor. But it kind of moves it out of the way as you go. Do you see? And now it's not under.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's going to scratch up anything, it'll be this piece and not my purse. So here we go. I'm almost over that
I'm so nervous all of a sudden. Okay.
seam right here. And I'm just going to slide this under right there. And we're going to keep going. That's also what you do if you're trying to get over a big hump. You fold it over like this, though, and you slide it under the back.
Right.
Or
but
you
I'm just
use
trying to think, do I dare even going from that end?
What?
Do I dare sewing from that side? Or should I just do it from the inside?
Oh, that's right. You're doing it from the inside, so you're going to have to protect underneath it. Because your feed dogs might tear the vinyl. So either way, you're going to have to protect your seams.
Either way, there's pressure. There's lots of pressure.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And you do it the same way, but you just put it under instead of, you put it under your bag and scoot it up in right after you get to that, over that seam.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, I would still protect it from your feed dogs.
Just on that one part, right?
Yeah, just on that seam. And I don't even know if this machine has only torn one of my bags before. And ever since then, I've just covered my bases and used a vinyl piece scrap every time I have seams, because I don't want to take the risk of it happening again. I need to smooth them down just a little bit.
Okay, here it comes. So I'm going to go over my my seam first with a needle.
And then once your needle is in on the other side, just one after, slide that vinyl underneath. Okay, my top stitch is done.
Oh, wow.
And my seams look good.
Good.
Yep, no tearage. We good. I'm gonna finish mine while you do your top stitch.
Yep.
Yeah, your other option is you could turn your bag completely inside out to top stitch it. So you're actually gonna be, your inside of your bag is your exterior, right? If you wanted to, but you should be able to find to do it like that.
Yeah, it'll be okay. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
It'll be all right, or it won't. We won't know till it's done.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the extension from Recent Relics. I usually just put on this one for these smaller bags and it's perfect. You can opt, I think there's 3. You can make it really long if you need to, if you're doing a really big bag. It really helps with the control while you're holding it over sewing it. All right, so I'm going to just close up the hole in my lining while she top stitches. The Gorgeous Guava is a perfect match, Annette, for the coral. We named them different names. And I already have a coral reef. I'm like, dang it.
That'll be good to know which of your threads match which of her colors, huh?
Yep, absolutely. Robert, I need to get those too. It's hard to hold up the bag and control the top stitching. Yeah, Robert, this extension table is a game changer. Like, it's made sewing on my cylinder arms so much enjoyable than it was before. More enjoyable. I was struggling holding the bag while I was stitching. Alrighty, I'm just going to sew this closed. I'm just going to stay on my cylinder. It should be fine. I will have to say, purchasing the cylinder arm, I don't regret it. Not even a little bit.
Took you a minute to warm up to it, huh?
Took me a minute to warm up to it and get used to it. But when it comes to bag making and like finishing bags, it takes out so much work because I'm not fighting with my bag for those ending steps anymore. It's so amazing. If I had to do it over, I would do it again. Okay, that is my, and then I just need to finish up my pocket. I'm gonna go back to my regular machine because it's such thin material for the pocket. Brittany, I know you definitely need one. You would love it. Trimming that seam. How you doing?
Good. My top stitching's done.
How does it look?
It looks okay. I mean,
Did it tear at all?
it put indentions along just the regular part of it.
Your foot has too much pressure. When you talk to Ruben, because you're going to call him, ask him how to release a little bit of pressure on your foot.
Okay.
That'll make a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's got it marked and nothing tore. It's definitely marked, but it's not torn.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Those might come out too.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
Okay. All right. I've got my pocket. Annette, is there a trick to getting, yeah, Annette says those should go away. I agree with her. They should.
Yeah, your vinyl is very forgiving when it comes to that.
Yeah, it should go away. All right, so she's closing her lining. I'm closing my pocket. We're almost there, guys. How about that, Sue?
How about it?
How about it?
Cupid all in one sitting. Bam.
Bam, baby. Yeah, this is a bag you can sit down and just sew. Like in one sitting, I think. Even if you're not on YouTube. Probably go faster.
I'm like, I don't know.
Susan, I don't know about that.
Making me choke over here.
Dunzo, baby. we're gonna wait for Susu. She's almost there.
I'm almost there. I'm coming.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna put my chain. Zoop. Bye, Evelyn. Does the bag come with a handle? No, it's either a chain or a crossbody strap. So you can just add whatever type of handle that you're wanting. There it is. How cute is she?
She's adorable.
Really cute.
Looks amazing. Oh my gosh, she's really cute.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
So this is the little. This is how big the little is.
Hey, let me close my pocket up and I'll put my chain on and show you the big.
What could I put in to show you the sizing of it? This Cabbage Patch doll.
Yes.
My sweet little Cabbage Patch doll. She won't fit because it's too little.
You'd fit
See?
mine.
She could probably fit in Susan's though.
Mm-hmm.
There she is. She could ride around with me though. I could put Marley May's body in here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's really, I love it. I love this. This little size is a size I would carry around, like if I was going out or something like that. This
That's
is
your
the size
jam?
I would use. Huh?
That's your jam?
Yeah, I really like this one. I may have to keep it. I always say that. How many spools of thread can fit? Ooh, there you go. Ding, ding. Let's see. Let's grab. I'm trying to find ones that don't have tails hanging from them. I think most of mine do, though. Okay, spools of thread. Ready? Let's count. One spool of thread. 2 spools of thread. That's about it. We're maxed. 2 spools of thread. That would be 3, and it doesn't close. 2 spools. This is a 2 spool carrying purse.
If you want it to close.
If you want it to close. Look at that. 2 spools. There you go.
All right, we'll test mine now.
Yeah. How many spools of thread, Sue?
Let's see. Just a minute. Let me grab the chain.
How tall am I? On a good day, I'm 5'5".
Used to be a good day.
I don't know. 5'4", 5'5". I actually don't know which one, but around there.
Okay. Let's check my spools.
All right. Susan's is done.
Sorry, Daddy.
Susan, you did it.
You did it.
It's
Thank
very
you.
cute.
You know what? I'm just always amazed. I'm like, wow. All those pieces turned into that. I never
I
would have
know,
believed it.
it's crazy,
I never
right?
would have believed it.
Oh. There we go.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's cute, right? Okay, can you guys do screenshots? Anybody who's on here? Just kind of stand with our bag, maybe. Okay, ready? Smile.
Oh, wait, just a minute.
Okay.
Do something. I'm like totally dark. Okay.
Okay, ready? Yay.
Okay, do you want to see spools of thread?
Yeah. So mine's a 2 spooler.
1, 2, 3.
I'm guessing 6. What
I
do you
have 4 that are standing straight up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's a 6er.
5, maybe, if I can get it, if I can figure out how to get these two together. 5, and I try to get as full spools as possible. 6-ish. Oh, it won't quite close.
5
It's
and
a
a half.
5.
5 and a halfer.
It's a 5-er.
It's cute.
Love it. Great job,
Love
Brittany.
it. Brittany, good job. You guys go support Brittany SewFlo Patterns on Saturday, February 1st. This pattern is a 2-for-1. You get 2 sizes in one. It goes on sale on Saturday. So go grab your pattern. This is so cute and fun to sew up. You guys are going to be obsessed. I'm obsessed. Obsessed.
It's really cute. I actually might make it anyway.
I know. I really think you should make Rylan the little size though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We lost her. There you are.
No, I'm here.
Okay, you cut out for a sec.
I said I think this will be too big for her.
Yeah, I think so too. She needs the mini. All right, sister. Thank you.
That's fun, sisters.
Sisters. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. We do sister sews once a month. They're pretty fun. Right, Susan?
They are so much fun because you
They're
tell me what to do and I do it.
They're SEW fun. So fun.
So fun.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.